with daily activities. Again, listen daily at 7:25 a.m. for our Comfort Keepers feature. And thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to WRMN 1410. Don't forget to join us every day for our Comfort Keepers feature. Comfort Keepers is a leading provider of in-home non-medical care for seniors and other adults in need of assistance with daily activities. Again, listen daily at 7:25 a.m. for our Comfort Keepers feature. And thanks for listening.
All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We are broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin as we serve the Fox River Valley. You're listening to WRMN, AM 1410. This is your host, Matt, broadcasting live on a beautiful sunny day today. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are getting closer to the weekend. How does that sound? Does that sound pretty exciting? I say so. Yes, for sure. Absolutely. Usually the words I use. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. If you do want to join in on the conversation, feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you'd like to give the video a like and subscribe, you can feel free to do so. Keep up to date and in the loop with what's happening here on WRMN and within the Fox River Valley. Of course, you can also listen to us through the app, which is available for download on Google Play for Samsung, as well as available on the Apple Store for all the Apple users out there, too. You can also, of course, comment through the Image 360 info line number by texting 505-926-1410. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you can also do that during the 12:30 Tradio segment too, which I do talk about as well as we get closer into the 12 o'clock hour, sending you that reminder. This is Out to Lunch with WRMN, of course, serving the Fox River Valley, talking about lots of things happening within the Fox River Valley, all related to the arts and entertainment as well as food. Yes, that's why we do the show here today as well. Here, when we do Out to Lunch, we like to inform you. I like to inform you, tell you the things that are going on. Of course, we also do have our Tradio segment at 12:30, which is also a part of announcing what is going on when it comes to things happening within the Fox River Valley for Tradio. If there's any special live events that are coming up that you want to talk about during Tradio that you want to mention. Maybe you have, maybe there's a raffle going on. Again, there's so much to cover within the Fox River Valley. There are definitely things that I don't cover because I don't have time to cover them, or even things that I miss too, because the word isn't out on the internet. So you folks out there do help, of course, as you are part of the radio station here. It's your radio station here too. So you definitely help us out. We all work together, part of the community, for the community. And we thank you so much for that, of course. Definitely ringing the bell to everyone listening in. And also those who also watch live too. If you prefer to, of course, just listen in, tuning in that AM 1410 dial, that is, of course, the classic way to go, the old-fashioned way to go, which is still definitely still a popular way to go when you're driving in your car, taking you out to lunch to help you kind of get you through the morning, kind of ease you a little bit here too, giving you good suggestions, talking about great places, fun entertainment, events to go to. Maybe you're out to lunch, as we hear out to lunch now, till 1 o'clock. And maybe you're thinking, of course, I want to do something fun on the weekend. Or, you know what, today's a Thursday, and, maybe it's not popular to do it, but I want to go out for, a Thursday special, or maybe even a Monday special. I usually think as Mondays is like, it's like the long day Mondays, and then we come home and we usually do maybe some cooking or something. But sometimes you can even go out for like a drink on a Monday night too. It doesn't necessarily have to be something on the weekend too. So I like to give those suggestions to you, places to consider going to. as well too. And I myself do also want to start trying to go out to more places as well so that I can get the word back to you. If you've been to places before, of course, and you want to share your experience, you can feel free to do so. This is Out to Lunch with WRMN. What we want to do here is, of course, mention the temperatures and weather that we're going to be seeing here. We'll also go into a nice little inspirational story as well. We've got here currently right now a high of 88 degrees today, so it is a little bit more toastier outside as we get into today. We are going to be seeing here too, with a low of 64, a little bit more of a cooler night, which is a pattern that we've been noticing pretty recently here too. We're seeing here again, currently right now it's 76. We're going to be seeing that high of 88 going into today. We are going to be seeing it being pretty much mostly sunny throughout the morning and afternoon time, and then we get closer to the evening, we do start to see a little bit more of the more partly cloudy skies, and then even also mostly cloudy into the very early morning, middle of the night really, for Friday. Friday does roll around here. We do see a high of 85 degrees coming up tomorrow with a low of 58 degrees. We're going to be seeing it kind of going back and forth with being partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, kind of a mixture of two, kind of going together. Then we start to see it clear up a little bit here as we get into Saturday. Saturday is going to be a beautiful day. If you do want to hang on to the summer weather, it is swimming weather tomorrow or on Saturday. It's high of 89 degrees. It's supposed to be sunny all day, because then after Saturday, we are going to start to see the trend of going into a little bit more cooler of temperatures. So if you do want to hang on to that summer weather, and maybe you have like a community pool, or maybe you have a pool yourself at your house, or maybe at your grandparents' house, or whoever, Saturday is the day to go out and do that, because it is supposed to be a high of 89. It is supposed to be pretty much up in the 70s and 80s, high 70s, high 80s pretty much throughout the majority of the day. For Saturday, for the weekend, it is supposed to be pretty much sunny throughout the whole day. So that's the time to go. If you want to, maybe do some last minute swimming outdoors, Saturday's the day. Because then we hit it off with Sunday, high of only 72. Pretty much staying within the 60s, very late 60s, early 70s throughout the day. For Sunday, we are going to be seeing rain. So it is a chance of rain pretty much going throughout the majority of the day. Light rain. We see it dropping down to a low of 59 degrees as we get into Sunday night. Monday rolls around here for next week, as we actually even get closer into the end of September. We're still in the middle of September here, but we are approaching, it's already September 19th. The leaves are starting to change. It's still a little warm outside, but as we get into next week, we're going to start to slowly but surely see a little bit more of the fall style of temperatures here. Not quite in the 60s, high of 60 degrees or so, chilly, but gradually getting there, it looks like here. So we see for Monday, we do get a chance of rain pretty much within the 60s throughout pretty much the whole day. High of 71 as we get more towards the middle of the day. But other than that, it's pretty much going to stay in the 60s for Monday with showers. Tuesday rolls around. We see a high of only 71 degrees, low of 51, partly cloudy. Wednesday rolls around for next week. Wednesday, partly cloudy throughout the day, high of 74 and a low of 49. We do see the temperatures rise a little bit here to a high of 77 as we get into next Thursday, dropping down to a low of 50 degrees for Thursday night. So that's the prediction of the weather and temperature. That's what we're going to be seeing here prediction-wise. Of course, we don't really know until it actually happens because we live in Illinois. Taking a look here, we've got sunnyskies.com. That's sunnyskies.com. And there's always some inspirational stories, something fun to read about here, multiple things that you can also read about as well. And this is actually kind of an interesting one here too. This was actually posted by Sunny Skies themselves. So usually when sunnyskies.com does post, it's usually anonymous users who submit their postings, their stories, their experiences. This one is written by Sunny Skies itself. And what it is the title of the article is, "What's a random act of kindness you did but never bothered to tell anyone about?" Kindness is one of the beautiful things that often goes unnoticed, yet it has the power to transform someone's day or even their entire life. Recently, someone asked the question, what's a random act of kindness that you did but never told anyone about? So there are some really nice responses here too. Someone wrote that there was a student at my middle school who, for whatever reason, never had clean clothes and was thus the stinky kid at our school. He smelled like he never showered. Oh. And there was an apparent lack of parental care. My mother is a teacher, so I always got to go to school very early. This whole kid rode the bus and also got to school early. One day after witnessing him getting harassed by another kid, I asked my mom if we could do something to help. She gave me the okay to offer, and from then on, I would get his uniform he wore the day before, take it home and wash it for him. The person wrote here, I think he only had 2 outfits. At the beginning of each week, we give him bath stuff to clean with. So this isn't, I don't think this is titled to be like an insult. It's actually like the kid actually didn't have a lot of clothes and didn't have a good home life. So they were doing what they could. This went on the entire 7th and 8th grade years. I would always deliver his clothes to him early in the morning to save him of any embarrassment. I hope this little act of kindness improved his life the long run. I'm hoping he did appreciate it. That student did appreciate that. I know that a girl in my school had been battling with anorexia and other eating disorders for years. Apart from maybe one party, I'd hardly ever talked to her, but I really like what I'd seen and heard from her. This year, she went to do a charity run, which helps people with eating disorders, and she posted it on her Facebook page asking for sponsors. 55 days into the 60 days she had to get sponsors, and still no one supported her. I donated 100% of her target anonymously. To this day, she still never knows. I've told no one. Wow, that's really cool. So just some little responses like that too. And yeah, I mean, there's just little things that you can do too. You never know how it can improve people's lives too. So that's on inspirational/motivational stories on sunnyskies.com. Of course, there's other ones out there too that you can check out there too. And some fun and amazing stories out there as well. Stay tuned. It is 10:17. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Don't go anywhere.
Go out for Chinese tonight at the China House, 1900 Sycamore Road in DeKalb. Enjoy a platter for 2, which includes Shanghai shrimp rolls, beef teriyaki, crab rangoon, spare ribs, as well as chicken wings and shrimp. The China House also offers all Chinese favorites, as well as sushi and hibachi, plus American food and ice cream. Try seafood, beef, chicken, sushi, and more from their most popular buffet items. Let China House tempt your taste buds. Call 815-748-0032.
B-Lux Bar and Grill Wisconsin Dells is the quintessential American grill and bar, with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
El Diablo Cantina, located by Spring Hill Mall at 113 Southwestern in Carpentersville, is your fun, hip, and festive family Mexican cantina, serving authentic recipes from all over Mexico that are made fresh daily. There's delicious cocktails using fresh fruits or your choice of 30 craft beers, which go great with the menu. There's indoor and outdoor dining, open from 4 till 11 and until 4 a.m. on weekends, featuring Latin line dancing. Visit eldiablocantina.com today.
Hide out with friends at Galati's Hideaway in Cary. It's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, and specialty drinks. Check out their sports bar for the best spot to watch games. Try Galati's Dining Room for a relaxing night of dining on their signature Italian dishes. Try their great pizza or the Build Your Own Burger. Galati's Hideaway also has a large variety of entree favorites like prime fillets, steak kebabs, salmon, and ribs. Book your party in their banquet room. Visit Galati'sHideaway.com.
As the Elgin Police Department continues to participate in the Distracted Driving campaign, they wanted to share some tips from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website regarding safe driving. If you are expecting a text or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Once you are safely off the road and parked, it's safe to text. Designate your passenger as your designated texter. Allow them to access your phone to respond to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. Are you struggling not to text and drive? Activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your cell phone in the trunk, the glove box, or the back seat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Remember, the Elgin Police are conducting directed patrols patrols to enforce distracted driving violations. Just drive and stay safe. A message from our friends at the Elgin Police Department and your friends here at WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk the Town. Feel free to be a part of the conversation. Interesting sunny skies stories out there too. There's some interesting ones out there too. There was one that was I read a little bit about it. It was on the break here. It was mother refused to have the child. It was a kindergarten kid. And they were given like a 20-page packet. A kindergartner was given 20-page packet by his teacher for the week. I was like, that's a lot. And the mom's like, I'm not doing it. He was too stressed out. We're not doing it. So there's a story on Sunny Skies about that too. And it's kind of a little bit of a spark of a debate there too. Is homework helpful or not? I definitely did not like doing homework. I don't think any kid really does like doing homework. I think it just depends. It depends on what it is and whether or not the student, everyone learns. Yeah, I view it as everyone learns differently. So, it's definitely an interesting situation. But that was kind of an interesting article I read on the break here. I was like, it's definitely interesting article that was posted on there too. Taking a look here, there is some other news posted on FoxValleyMagazine.com. Pedestrian struck and killed by freight train near Elgin. This was posted today. So we want to, of course, inform you on this. Thank you to Fox Valley Magazine for posting this. Let's read into it. According to the press release from the Kane County Sheriff's Office, a pedestrian was killed Tuesday afternoon after being struck by a passing freight train in Rutland Township. A preliminary investigation indicated that approximately 2:51 p.m., a pedestrian was hit by a CPKC freight train on the railroad tracks that run east and west parallel to Big Timber Road and Coombs Road in Rutland Township. The identity of the victim has not been released. No further information is available as the investigation is currently on. So, of course, thoughts and prayers to the family. That's a scary thing when you're walking on train tracks like that. Very important to keep in mind and keep your ears and eyes open too. Very important to do that. We do have a caller on hold. Hello, welcome to the show.
G'day, Matt.
And good day to you. I knew it was you. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Very good. How's the okay, so I have to ask, what's the time? Is it like 2 o'clock?
Not quite. It's only 1:23 a.m. Friday.
Only 1:23 a.m. in the morning on a Friday. So you're already getting closer to the weekend before us.
Yep.
There you go. What are usually some weekend plans that you do? Do you ever do anything on the weekend that's like something traditional that you do? Do you, do you cook a certain meal? Do you, play games, like board games or anything like that? Like, what's something you like to do on the weekends?
I like to eat Pikachu company, and sometimes I'll make a card, or other times I'll go to church, and if there's anything happening like down the main street, I'll go and have a look at that sometimes.
Oh, very nice. That's very nice. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to have a look at Tammy's video with was it Nancy French, and just have another listen to it from earlier today or yesterday, and it was blocked.
It was blocked?
Yeah, it was blocked from me because of copyright issues.
It might have been the music that was played, possibly.
I don't know, but it was a black screen and the message saying that this video was blocked from me here in Australia because of copyright.
I'd have to double check on that video. We'll look on the YouTube channel and double check there and see.
Yeah, because I have another koala story.
Oh boy. Okay.
This one is 2 baby koalas.
2 baby koalas. Okay, what's the story?
Well, the baby koalas, they got separated from their mothers in the zoo. And the zoo is the Australian Reptile Park down in Sydney. And so the zookeepers are having to look after them until their mothers get better, because apparently their mothers were a bit sick or something. And that's why they were separated from their mums. And, yeah, so the zookeepers, the zoo staff, are having to look after the 2 baby koalas
Oh,
for a little while.
that's cute. Another koala, another cute little koala story. Very cute. Have you ever thought
Did you tell your family?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Did you tell your family about Reverend Fluffy Ears?
No, I didn't. I forgot about that. Reverend Fluffy Ears. Okay, so if I look this up.
Yeah, it's in a children's story, paperback novel, The Adventures of Blinky Bill. And it was right at the start of the story when Blinky Bill was born, and the excitement amongst all the bush animals when they heard the news about Blinky being born. And one of the bush animals was Reverend Fluffy Ears.
Oh, that's cute.
And he did have very fluffy ears.
That's cute. That's a nice little cartoon there. Blinky Bill. That's
Yeah.
cute. That's really cute.
Yeah,
So that's
I got 4 books. I originally gotten from the post office. Oh, Pikachu's climbing on the cabinet. He's gonna knock things down.
Oh no. Should you go?
Pikachu, up there. What are you doing?
That darn cat.
Right.
That darn cat.
Over there. Jump over there. Over there. Over there.
Is he the type to jump a lot around the house?
Not usually.
Yeah.
He jumped over good.
Oh my
No, you're not going to jump back.
Well, you know what? Hey, I got to take a quick time out pretty soon here. We'll get to the bottom of the hour news. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hopefully Pikachu doesn't knock anything down.
I hope he doesn't either, because I've got a few breakable things up here. And
Yep.
I've got candles here too. None of them are lit, but I've got candles up here too. And I just don't want him knocking anything down, especially the breakable stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, that's important. Well, hey, thanks so much for calling in, Derica. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and have a wonderful weekend as well, too, if I don't hear from you.
I will. Okay, I will, and I'll talk to you next time.
Sounds good. Thanks again for calling in today.
That's all right.
All right, take care now. Bye-bye. All right, that was Derica calling in here for the last roughly 9 minutes or so that we had here of the before 10:30 o'clock. 10:30 o'clock hour, is that the way to put it? Halfway through the show here of the first hour. We're halfway through the first hour here. We are going to take it to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. Again, you're listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, taking you out to lunch. WRMN. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzi. 18-year-old Manny Davis is under arrest after a school resource officer spearheaded an urgent investigation into a threat against Larkin High School. Elgin Police Department, upon verifying the threat's lack of credibility, charged Davis with 1 count of disorderly conduct, specifically making a threat of violence against a school a Class 4 felony. In an unexpected turn of events, Middle River Power has decided to keep its Elgin Energy Center operational, scrapping earlier plans to close the 540-megawatt gas-fired plant in Illinois. This decision follows a significant surge in capacity prices in the PJM interconnection area, where prices skyrocketed to $270 per megawatt per day. King County has made its draft for the 2025 fiscal year budget publicly accessible, inviting residents to scrutinize and understand how their tax dollars might be allocated, totaling $416.7 million. It's a 4% decrease from the previous year. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Flo here from Progressive to tell you how you get more than great savings with us. You get customer service access through our mobile app, online chat, or by phone.
That's a lot of ways I can get in touch with you. I see what's going on here. You can't name favorites, but I'm your #1 customer.
Actually, we offer all our customers these ways to contact us.
I'm sure you give just any customer your personal
company
contact info.
Well, you did call us more than any other customer this year. So in that sense, you are our #1 customer.
Get help from Progressive through the website, app, chat, or phone. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
And here's the next pitch. This is a grounder on the left side. It hits off the glove of the third baseman, and the Angels are going to win the ball game.
In 13 innings, the Angels beat the White Sox 4-3 Wednesday. The action on the Angels radio network. The White Sox suffered their 117th loss. They're just 3 away from the Major League record of 120. They tied the 1916 Philadelphia Athletics for the 3rd most losses since 1900. They'll have to go 7-2 over their final 9 games to avoid the modern record of 120 set by the 1962 expansion Mets. The 2003 Tigers hold the American League record with 119 losses. The Cubs are 7 games out of a wild card spot after losing 5-3 at home against Oakland on Wednesday.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Free and Gentle. This back-to-school season, Tide and Downy are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win. No purchase necessary. US/TC 17+. End September 30th. Rules. Tide.com/scholarship/official rules.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We're here taking you out to lunch, giving you some suggestions on some places to go to, especially when it comes to places to go to out to lunch, which I'll do here in just a bit. Now, remember here too, when it comes to out to lunch, because it's kind of a little bit more in the midday or so, you know, the show here is from 10 to 1. What that means is of course, we really suggest places to go to, whether it's for breakfast, whether it's for brunch, lunch, dinner, or even dessert too. Because it's kind of in the time frame where it's like, okay, you know, people have already, you know, they might have already had breakfast, but maybe they want to learn a little bit more about a place to go to for breakfast or brunch. As it is, of course, called out to lunch. It's during the lunchtime hour here, but within the hours as well too. Kind of a little bit early. 10 o'clock is a little bit early for lunch. Well, maybe for some people, but not, you know, some people like to have lunch maybe a little bit earlier, or maybe a little bit later too, lunchtime a little bit later, around 1 o'clock or so. So the show, with it being 10 to 1, kind of does cater to lots of different places within the Fox River Valley, whether it's for breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner. So that's why I like this time frame where the show is, because we can touch base on different places, even if they just serve breakfast and brunch, or they just serve lunch, or they just serve dinner, or maybe they serve a wide range. You know, so here's a place I wanted to mention to you here too. Now, when it comes to getting some good wraps, I mean, good chicken wraps with the good fries, I definitely have a good testimonial on a place I might have talked about in the way back, maybe a couple months ago. I talked about this place, or maybe I never have before. I definitely have mentioned it in passing though, because it is definitely a good place to go to. Now, I have a very good friend, one of my best friends, Charlie, who lives in Genoa, and halfway mark from Genoa to Elgin really is kind of within the Hampshire Pingree Grove area. So one of our favorite places that one of my best friends, Charlie, and I like to go to is called Heart's Garage. It's something we look forward to when we hang out. We've been to other places, of course, but that's usually the staple place that we go to is Heart's Garage. We've been there maybe 3 or 4 times within our friendship here. So definitely a place that we like to go to. Absolutely. So I want to give them recognition. Of course, they are within the Hampshire Pingree Grove area. They're at 2401 US 20 in Hampshire, and it's located right where the State Farm Insurance Agent Building is. There's also another lineup of different buildings there too. There is actually even a really cool antique store that's located, I do believe, is there? I could be wrong. I'll have to double check and see. I could be thinking of a different location here, but I think there's like, I think maybe there's an antique store. I'd have to double check and see. But nonetheless, still, it's a nice place to go to. Heart's Garage, if you've ever been before, let us know how it is. If you want to give a testimonial, feel free to do that. I already know how it is because I've been multiple times. It's very good. Now, they are located in Hampshire. So they're located in Hampshire. They're roughly about maybe 20 minutes or so from the station, so not too bad. Kind of within the Hampshire area, surrounded by a lot of farmlands. It's definitely a nice, cool, relaxing place to go to. Now, the unique thing about Heart's Garage, why is it called Heart's Garage? Well, because they actually do have a garage door that during the cooler days is open. So they do have a garage door that you can go to. There's an area, so there's the main entrance area that you go in, you walk in. It's definitely kind of a style of like a sports bar. They have very comfortable seating there too. And then they also do have a garage door that actually does open on cooler days. And they have a nice outdoor seating here as well. Now, they are known for their burgers and pizza. I've had their burgers before, very good, but I do love their wraps. Their wraps are some of my favorites that I do enjoy when it comes to getting a good wrap. So looking at their website, it's heartsgarage.us. This is a good place to go to. They are actually pretty new too. They were established in 2021. They include smash burgers, brews, and pizza. They opened in 2021 by local restaurateur Dan Hart, combining his passion for cars, motorcycles, and delicious made-from-scratch food and craft beer. Featuring their famous smash burgers and homemade pizza, Hart's Garage is a place for really anyone to relax, enjoy some great food, make new friends. They also do have some TVs there too, so you can watch some sports on the TVs there. They also do offer a nice lineup of appetizers, which I'll talk about here too, because there's a pretty good appetizer that I do enjoy that Charlie and I like. What it is called, the fried pickle chips. Yes, fried pickle chips, that's something that we usually do like to get. Or we get the mozzarella wedges. Now, the mozzarella wedges are really good. They're not mozzarella sticks, they're wedges. They're triangle wedges, okay? And you get 3 different sauces. So you get three different sauces to dip in. So it's a nice long metal plate that it comes on. And you get 3 different sauces. So they're hand-cut and breaded mozzarella, lightly fried, and served with 3 homemade dipping sauces. There's the Cobb's Southwest sauce, which I actually like the best. There's Hart's Marinara, which is pretty good. And then the garlic aioli is also pretty tasty too. Both Charlie and I's favorite is the Cobb's Southwest sauce. That usually is the one that tends to, usually we run out of because we usually double dip in that one. That's the Cobb's Southwest sauce, which is really good. It has a little kick to it, and it's very delicious. And again, they're mozzarella wedges, so they're in triangle formation. And I think you get a total of, I think it's a total of 8, because usually Charlie and I eat 4 each. So it's definitely a very nice shared plate to have as an appetizer. Something else that we've had before too is the fried pickle chips. The fried pickle chips are very delicious. They're pickled, sliced in house batter. So it's, you get like the chip style of a batter, or maybe like a fry style of batter, like a natural fry batter. It's fried, order, and served with Southwest Chipotle sauce, which is also pretty tasty too. Now, it can definitely be a little bit more on the tangy side because, of course, you get the sour of the pickle and the more Southwest Chipotle sauce. It's a little bit more, not quite super spicy, but you get the mix of those two. And it's like, okay, I need to have maybe like something to drink. So it's good to have like if you have fried pickle chips, it's good to have with like a nice cold drink to kind of flush it down too. But it's very delicious. I very much enjoy it. And you get a big amount of it too. We couldn't finish it. We had to take some home because we wanted to save room. Now, something else that you can try out here, of course, is also their handhelds. Handhelds include their fries, or you can upgrade to your side of choice. What we usually get, both Charlie and I actually usually get the same thing, is we like the crispy chicken BLT wrap. It's crispy fried chicken, very delicious. You get a nice amount of chicken in there too. Pardon me. You get lettuce, and it's fresh lettuce too. You also get bacon in there too, because it's a BLT, so you get nice bacon. And I've been noticing here too, with a lot of places, with food costs going up, usually sometimes you can tell when like the bacon is maybe a little bit more on the thinner side because they're cutting food costs. It's always nice thick cut pieces of bacon that are in this crispy chicken BLT wrap. I can attest to that for sure. They also do offer nice little slices of tomatoes in there too, and mayo, so you get the nice mayonnaise. It's not an overbearing amount of mayo, just the right amount, and it's wrapped up in a warm flour tortilla. So it's a nice tortilla, and what it is you get 2 of them. So they cut it right down the middle, and it's very nicely cut to precision too. Sometimes the food tends to kind of flow out a little bit. This one is like it's cut right down, and it's just packaged really nicely in there too. So that's the crispy chicken BLT wrap. I definitely recommend that. If you've never been to Hart's Garage before and you want to give them a try, I definitely, if anything, recommend. I recommend the mozzarella wedges, I would say. If you're not into like the wraps, even just as an appetizer, I would definitely recommend the mozzarella wedges. They're very good. And again, you also get those different dipping sauces too. But yeah, the crispy chicken BLT wrap is very delicious. Very delicious. I don't think I've had the Italian beef there before. That actually sounds pretty good. I should try maybe something a little different. I usually get the crispy chicken BLT wrap. Usually my friend Charlie and I both get that. I've had their burgers there before too, which are very good as well. So you can try their garage burger, which includes sauteed onion, bacon, cheddar, and barbecue. You can try, I think that's probably the one I've had. I think I've only had it once. And then I think the 3 other times I usually just get the wrap because I always enjoy that very much. You can also do a side of fries or cheese curds. You can do Parmesan truffle fries. You can do a side salad. You can even do sweet potato fries, pickled chips as a side, or even bacon cheese fries, which also sounds really good. You can also build your own burger there too. They also do have a nice kids menu, so you can bring the kids along too. They have the garage tenders, chicken tenders. They have the mini pizzas and more. They are known for their pizzas, their homemade pizzas, which I've never tried the pizza there before, but you can try different ones. You can create your own pizza. You can have it with barbecue. You can have it even with ranch on the pizza. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I do. I do like a ranch pizza. I do also really enjoy the barbecue, though, too, when it comes to the pizza. The atmosphere is very nice there, too. It's a little bit small inside, but enough space, of course, for you to be able to communicate with, the wait staff and not feel like you're too crowded in there. They have nice high vaulted ceilings. And again, the interior design of it, too, is definitely kind of like a sports bar. So good thing to check out. You get a nice portion of fries, it's a very good place to go to. So definitely want to give it a try. They also do offer some signature drinks that you can try out there too. Again, their homemade pizza and more. So definitely something to try out if you've never been there before. It's Heart's Garage. I very much enjoy it, especially as a tradition to go with my friend Charlie. We always have a good time going there too. So you can check out their Facebook page, Heart's Garage. Again, on Facebook, they are located at 2401 West Highway 20 in Pingree Grove, kind of / Hampshire area, within that area there too. So definitely a good place to check out. The time is approaching 10:46. We're going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned.
Imagine planting, tending, and raising your crops all season long, only to discover a micronutrient deficiency is robbing your yield potential. Once you spot signs of nutrient deficiencies, it can be difficult to bounce back. Get ahead of manganese, boron, and copper deficiencies with Moxin from CHS. Designed with a patented Levisol chelate, Moxin increases nutrient availability and provides your crops with the nutrition they need. Ask your local CHS retailer about the power of Moxin.
Wake up, Fox River Valley. WRMN AM 1410 is shaking things up with a brand new weekday lineup that'll keep you informed, entertained, and engaged. I'm Marky B, WRMN Program Director and host of The First Shift, inviting you to start your day with The First Shift from 6 to 10 a.m. Monday through Friday. Larry Jones, Jakes, myself, and the entire First Shift team bring you the latest local news, entertainment, and, my favorite, more to kick off your morning. Then it's Out to Lunch with Matt McNeil from 10 until 1 p.m. Tune in for your midday fix of news, interviews, community happenings, and of course, the legendary WRMN Tradio Show. In the afternoon, join us for Fox Valley Afternoons from 2 until 6 p.m. Tammy and friends will chat lifestyle from 2 to 4, while Sonar and his crew dive into politics and news from 4 until 6. Plus, get to know the movers and shakers of the Fox River Valley with exclusive interviews, too. Don't miss out on our new local lineup that's tailor-made for you. WRMN AM 1410, the talk of the town. Tune in and turn it up. If you can't decide on dinner, have everything. Golden Corral at 154 South Gary Avenue in Bloomingdale has an endless buffet with over 150 items to choose from. There's an unmatched variety of food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, prepared fresh throughout the day. If you're craving something specific, call or check out their menu. Golden Corral rotates the buffet often. Golden Corral in Bloomingdale. They're the only one for everyone. Visit goldencorral.com.
For many years, Italian Pizza Kitchen in Roselle has been serving quality and excellence. Italian Pizza Kitchen is family-owned with experience in preparing authentic Italian cuisine with the freshest, highest quality ingredients since the 50s. Your food is always prepared fresh with the same traditions, recipes, and standards that they've perfected over the years. Italian Pizza Kitchen has a passion for great cuisine and customer service. Visit ItalianPizzaKitchen.com. La Flor Taco Grill at 910 Dundee Avenue at the corner of Slade and Elgin is under new management. Enjoy a huge selection of salads, quesadillas, tacos, burritos, and more. La Flor Taco Grill also has American cuisine favorites and breakfast. Bring the kids. There's a kids menu that they'll love. Are you planning a party this summer? La Flor also has catering with all types of both Mexican and American foods. Call 847-214-1306 or La Flor Taco Grill on Facebook. All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, talk of the town. Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Happy Thursday, everybody. We are approaching the end of the 10 o'clock hour as we head on into the 11 o'clock hour. Now, what I want to do here is, of course, continuing on talking about some good places to go to take you out to lunch with WRMN, of course, but also going out to lunch for yourself, some places that you can enjoy within the Fox River Valley. Now, I failed to mention here, of course, apologize about this, I failed to mention the hours of operation for Hart's Garage. So they are open, let's see here, Monday through Thursday, they're open 11 a.m. until 10 p.m. And then Friday and Saturday, they're open 11 a.m. until 11 p.m. And then the same time for Sunday would be 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. So it's really Sunday through Thursday, they're open 11 a.m. until 10. And then on the weekend, Friday and Saturday, they're open until 11 p.m. So they're going to be opening up pretty soon. So if you want to give them a try, take yourself out to lunch, or maybe with some friends or family members or loved ones. Good place to check out for sure. Now, another place I wanted to give recognition to is yet another place that me and my good friend Charlie like to go to. And it happens to be pretty much right next door to Hart's Garage. So we're sticking within this Pingree Grove / Hampshire area here. This is called Nico's Tavern. Now, we've been here from the times I can count, I think twice we've been here. And they also do have good wraps. I've had a wrap before, and I've had a burger there too. So I'm definitely a wrap / burger person, if you haven't already known. And they have some good they have some good food here too. This is at Nico's Tavern. Now, this is located pretty much right next door to Hart's Garage. They're at 2401 US 20 in Pingree Grove. They're also going to be opening soon as well too. Now, their times of opening, they are open, let's see here. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning. So till 1 a.m. in the morning, so you can get a nice night drink or a little appetizer there too, a little snack. And then on the weekends, Friday and Saturday, they're open 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. in the morning. So they're open for a little while to have some fun. Maybe get some good drinks, maybe get a little late night snack, things like that. And then on Sunday, they're open 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. So they're open until at least midnight every day, pretty much. So they serve happy hour food, great cocktails, and it's a good place for watching sports. This is Nico's Tavern. This is Pingree Grove. Now, Nico's Tavern, of course, there's multiple different locations. The one that I've been to is right next to Hart's Garage. And so this is a good place to check out here too. You can also check them out on Facebook. So they're also on Facebook. They are also on their main page on their website. So this is the Neighborhood Grill in Pingree Grove. And this is where Pingree Grove goes for great food. You can check out their menu. The interior is larger. So we talked about Hart's Garage. It's a little bit more of a smaller place. The Nico's Tavern is a little bit larger there too. It's definitely a wooden style of tavern. You can check it out, exploring it as a 3D space too, which is pretty nice. We've been noticing this becoming more of more relevant thing that we've been seeing here with technology, of course, is being able to look and see at the places in the 3D view too. So you can take a look. They've got nice outdoor seating there too. The interior is very nice. They have those high chairs. They also have the booths there as well, which Charlie and I like to sit at the booths, the comfortable booths. They have the TVs, of course, there as well. They even have a nice little gaming section here too. Almost looks like a little like well, it's kind of like, again, it's kind of like a wooden Western style. So it almost looks like a little, maybe like a little saloon kind of, I guess I would say a little bit more, I would say kind of rustic design with the wood. So it's a good place to go to. Always usually pretty packed in there too. From the times that we've been, it's definitely usually very packed. So they have a nice bar area there too that you can check out for yourself. They've got some nice high chairs that you can sit at too. Look out the window. So pretty cool place to go to. Usually packed when we're going in there. Whenever we go there, it's usually pretty packed, which is good. It means they're doing well. They've got a lot of people coming in, especially later into the night too. Usually more towards like 7, 8 o'clock. If you usually have like a little bit of a later dinner, they tend to usually get a lot of people coming in during that time, especially on the weekends. You can start off with an appetizer of homemade Italian beef egg rolls, chicken fingers. You can even try their delicious, authentic Greek cheese known as saganaki opa. Delicious. You can even add grilled shrimp to that too, and it's served with their delicious pita bread. They also do offer calamari. They offer shrimp onassis. You can try their cheese curds, pretzel sticks, green bean fries. The green beans battered and served with Chipotle ranch. So maybe if you want a little healthier option, I'll stick with the fries. But if you want a healthier option, you can try their green bean fries. If you want to kind of have like the feeling and nibble of eating a fry, but not having fries, this is a way to do it. Fried pickles is another thing that they also do have there too, and also potato skins. You can also try their salads. They offer berry salads, Cobb salads, Greek, chicken finger salad, which sounds pretty good too. You also get a nice hard-boiled egg on there too. Serve with your choice of dressing. Now, of course, you can also try their tortilla wraps. Now, I've been there, I think, twice or maybe 3 times. And I've had their wrap before, and I've had their burger before too. So what I like to get is their turkey. I like not the turkey BLT. It's the Southwest chicken wrap. So it's grilled chicken. You get the cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese. You get lettuce, tomato, onions, and it's smothered in Chipotle ranch dressing, which definitely takes the cake when it comes to the flavoring there too. So their Southwest chicken wrap is pretty good. I have seen the turkey BLT wrap before. I've seen them serve it there, and I've looked at them like, maybe I should try that maybe sometime. Because you also do get bacon on there too, as it is a BLT. But when it comes to the chicken, I usually like, when it comes to wraps, I like chicken. When it comes to wraps, I do like beef. I like pork, turkey, but usually my favorite is chicken when it comes to having it as a wrap. So I've had the Southwest chicken wrap, pretty good. Another thing that you can also try out there is their steak sandwiches. They also offer patty melts, turkey clubs, Reubens, and Italian beefs for you to try out. They offer their burgers. So what I had was their tavern burger. I've had that before too. That was one of the times that I had their tavern burger. And I just added a cheese. So it was just a cheeseburger. And I got fries on the side too. It was pretty good. They also do offer mushroom Swiss burgers. They offer their black and blue burger, so you get melted blue cheese on there. You can also try their jalapeno jack burger as well. If you are a little bit more for pork chop and ribs, you can try their tavern favorites. They offer their baby back ribs, pork chops. You can even try their mile high meatloaf. More of a home style there. Homemade meatloaf stacked with garlic mashed potatoes, topped with brown gravy. If you want to go a little bit more for the pasta and the carbs, you can try their spaghetti and meatballs, fettuccine alfredo, fried roasted rigatoni, and even chicken parmesan. So those are some good options there featured on their menu. That's just for the food. Of course, when it comes to drinks, they offer Coke and Pepsi products. Of course, you can also try there too. But they have a lot of good. They also do have some like cocktails and alcoholic beverages, other alcoholic beverages too. I think they're more so known for their bar and beer section. So when it comes to getting more of like kind of like a late night snack or maybe a little bit more of a later dinner, that's usually when we start to see, from my experience, sometimes noticing it being a little bit busier around maybe 6 or 7 o'clock here at Nico's Tavern, the neighborhood grill located in Pingree Grove. Again, they also do have other locations, Woodstock, Marengo, and there is, of course, here too, an Elgin, which is now open. So good to check those out. Absolutely. This does wrap it up here for the 10 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the town. When we come back, of course, we'll touch base with the National Day calendar and see what we've got going on. What are some days to recognize, to appreciate, to give thanks to, and also, of course, to celebrate. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
If you're not sure what to have for dinner, the Seven Dwarfs restaurant on the corner of Roosevelt and President in Wheaton has you covered. Their huge menu is sure to satisfy everyone. Enjoy the diner-styled atmosphere that's been serving up tasty food since the 50s. The Seven Dwarfs has lively decor and delicious entrees. They offer a hearty breakfast, plus 3 or 4 lunch specials daily. For dinner, it's all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays. And remember to try their barbecue ribs. Visit sevendwarfsrestaurant.com today. If you're not sure what to have for dinner, the Seven Dwarfs restaurant on the corner of Roosevelt and President in Wheaton has you covered. Their huge menu is sure to satisfy everyone. Enjoy the diner-styled atmosphere that's been serving up tasty food since the 50s. The Seven Dwarfs has lively decor and delicious entrees. They offer a hearty breakfast, plus 3 or 4 lunch specials daily. For dinner, it's all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays. And remember to try their barbecue ribs.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan. Brought to you by Linzette's. In an unexpected turn of events, Middle River Power has decided to keep its Elgin Energy Center operational, scrapping earlier plans to close the 540-megawatt gas-fired plant in Illinois. This decision follows a significant surge in capacity prices in the PJM interconnection area, where prices skyrocketed to $270 per megawatt per day. King County has made its draft for the 2025 fiscal year budget publicly accessible, inviting residents to scrutinize and understand how their tax dollars might be allocated, totaling $416.7 million. It's a 4% decrease from the previous year. 18-year-old Manny Davis is under arrest after a school resource officer spearheaded an urgent investigation into a threat against Larkin High School. Elgin Police Department, upon verifying the threat's lack of credibility, charged Davis with 1 count of disorderly conduct, specifically making a threat of violence against the school a Class 4 felony. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Curdan.
Flo here from Progressive to tell you how you get more than great savings with us. You get customer service access through our mobile app, online chat, or by phone.
That's a lot of ways I can get in touch with you. I see what's going on here. You can't name favorites, but I'm your #1 customer.
Actually, we offer all our customers these ways to contact us.
I'm sure you give just any customer your personal
company
contact info.
Well, you did call us more than any other customer this year. So in that sense, you are our #1 customer.
Get help from Progressive through the website, app, chat, or phone. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Attention all burger enthusiasts and game aficionados. Celebrate a century of excellence at Mott's Lounge. Proudly serving the community for 100 years under 5 generations of passionate ownership. Sink your teeth into our hand-pressed fresh burgers bursting with flavor, crafted just the way you like them. And while you're here, enjoy our exclusive drink specials, perfect for toasting to our milestone anniversary. Plus, challenge your luck with our state-of-the-art gaming machines, adding an extra thrill to your visit. Join us at Mott's Lounge and be a part of history in the making. Here's to another century of great food, fun, and memories. Mott's Lounge, where every visit is a celebration. For more information, visit us online at mottslounge.com.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Around second is Brown on his way to third, being waved home by Martins. Here comes the relay by Swanson, not even close. Sliding in with the left hand is Brown. All the way to third base is Geloff, and the A's are back ahead 4-3.
The action on A's radio in Wednesday's 5-3 win over the Cubs at Wrigley Field. The result allowed the Milwaukee Brewers to clinch the NL Central title for a 3rd straight season. Milwaukee is the first Major League team to reach the 2024 postseason. Tyler Soderstrom homered and Zach Geloff hit a tie-breaking double in the 8th. The Cubs were held to a pair of hits through 4 innings, but finally broke through in the 5th. With the bases loaded, Dansby Swanson and Seiya Suzuki hit RBI singles. Cody Bellinger's sac fly made it 3-1. The Cubs are tied with St. Louis 7 games out of a wild card spot.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle. This back-to-school season, Tide and Downy are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win. No purchase necessary. US/DC 17+. End September 30th. Rules. Tide.com/scholarships.
There's a hidden gem in Elgin's South End. It harkens back to the days when going to a diner with family and friends was where everybody gathered for a delicious breakfast or lunch. Ray's Family Restaurant at 801 St. Charles Street in Elgin is a diner that you'll love with tasty food. The atmosphere and the staff are friendly and fast. They're open until 3 p.m. daily. You can never go wrong with Ray's. Visit raysfamilyrestaurant.com. That's raysfamilyrestaurant.com.
American Legion Post 57 in Elgin, Illinois presents Legion Cruise Nights. Wednesdays, May 8th, June 12th, July 10th, August 14th, and September 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come out and enjoy a great evening of cars, food, and music. Motorcycles, cars, trucks, military vehicles are all welcome. 50-50 raffles, door prizes. The event being sponsored by the American Legion Riders Post 57. 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 11 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch. We're taking you out to lunch here on WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Happy Thursday, everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a good Thursday morning. As we take you out to lunch, we help to ease your day today. Maybe you're at work and you want to tune in. You can tune in through that AM 1410 dial. You can also listen in through the app. It always comes in nice, crisp, and clear. So maybe if you are listening in the car on the radio and maybe it does go a little bit out of range, it's a little staticky, all you have to do too is you can pull up your app on your phone, and if you have an outlet in your car, you can plug it in. And then you can actually bring up the app on your phone and it'll come in crisp and clear through the speakers in your vehicle. So it's like listening, really, you're listening to the radio, but it's coming through very clean and clear too. So that's an alternative way. If you're listening to the radio in the car and you're noticing it's getting a little staticky, maybe even on a day when it tends to be maybe a little bit more rainy outside or very windy, it can cause a little bit of static when listening. Then what you can do, like I said before, if you have an outlet in your car where you can plug your phone in so that you can play media on your phone, or even you can use Bluetooth as well. If you have a Bluetooth setup in your vehicle, you can actually just bring the app up with a touch of a button, listen to us, and it'll come through the speakers on your car through the so-called, if you even want to call it, like radio speakers through your car. So it'll come in even nice and clearer that way too. So if you prefer to do it that way, there's a way to do it where it will come in nice and clear. Kind of a little bit of a life hack I want to throw out there to you folks, in case you're listening to the radio and it can be maybe a little bit staticky. If you have the app on your phone, use Bluetooth. Attach it to your car Bluetooth, and then touch of a button, you can turn up the volume, and it'll come in nice and clear. So just something I wanted to put out there, give you some information about, little sneak, a little life hack, in case you want to listen to the radio very nice and clear in your car. You can check out our website, WRMN1410.com. We are celebrating 75 years of community broadcasting, and we're hoping, of course, for many more. We do have the National Day calendar today, so let's go through and talk about what we have to celebrate today. We have a couple featured today on National Today calendar, and of course, actually a lot more featured on National Today calendar. So I like to bring up both. Kind of sets the mood a little bit, kind of shifting from one national day to another, then going into the National Today calendar that does feature an even wider range of things, sometimes even things tailored to a national day that are an addition to it. So we like to go through those. What I want to do here first is talk about a delicious food option for you to try out as we're taking you out to lunch. You can try this out today on National Butterscotch Pudding Day today. Yes, definitely a delicious treat to try out for yourself, whether you have it with your meal or maybe just cook with it too. There's different ingredients, different styles of food that they use pudding in general to incorporate it into their ingredients. So we'll also talk about that too, because there's actually a place within the Fox River Valley area that does offer butterscotch pudding within their food options. So I'll tell you about that here in just a bit. But today is the 19th of September. National Butterscotch Pudding Day offers a sweet taste for a wholesome and creamy dessert. Definitely fall colors as well. Gives it kind of a nice creamy orange color there too for the butterscotch. Definitely very popular when it comes to use in sauces, candies, and also in frosting. So brown sugar and butter star in the recipes for butterscotch pudding. They are in the recipes there. However, corn syrup, vanilla, and salt are also sometimes used. Butterscotch adds amazing flavor to items such as sauces, candies, and frostings as well. And speaking of which, frostings, if you head on out to a place called Molly's Cupcakes, which is actually located at Woodfield Mall in Schaumburg, what they have at Molly's Cupcakes, if you look at their menu, is they actually do have an item that features butterscotch pudding. It's under their cupcakes. It's called their salted caramel butterscotch. What's included in this, of course, is the cupcake, so you get the vanilla cake there too. What's incorporated in there is their butterscotch caramel pudding. So not just the butterscotch pudding, but there's also caramel in the swirl there too. You also get the salted vanilla buttercream and a caramel drizzle. So that's one of the options there when it comes to a butterscotch pudding on the National Day today. So if you go to Woodfield Mall and you check out Molly's Cupcakes, you can try out their salted caramel butterscotch, which does include the butterscotch pudding in their recipe, which sounds pretty good. They also do have their menu available online, Molly's Cupcakes. It's available. They have multiple different locations, but they have one. It's under Simon.com, Simon property for Woodfield Mall. And they are going to be, they're open now until 8 p.m. So you can get some good cupcakes there. Cute little place to go to. I've never been before. I've been to Woodfield Mall many, many times, but I've never actually been here before at Molly's Cupcakes. So I'm going to maybe have to give them a try. And actually, their Peach Cobbler won Season 1 Cupcake Wars finale too. So that's pretty cool as well. They are an award-winning from-scratch bakery specializing in center-filled cupcakes. You can enjoy that butterscotch pudding today, featured on their menu for their cupcakes at Molly's Cupcakes. So pretty cool. That's a way to celebrate today. Or, of course, you can also make it homemade as well. Make your own butterscotch pudding as well if you'd like to. And what's the history on it? Well, if you go back to 1848, there was a newspaper article that offers the scoop on this yummy pudding. According to Housewife's Corner and Maslach Cream Company, the real recipe for, quote, making Doncaster butterscotch is 1 pound of butter, 1 pound of sugar, and 1/4 of a pound of treacle, I think it's how it's pronounced, boiled together, end quote. So you can enjoy butterscotch pudding on its own, or you can also use it in recipes. The flavor goes well with graham cracker crust for pies or layered in a trifle too. A simple layer with chunks of pound cake and whipped cream. You can add nuts, caramel. Definitely something delicious for the season too, especially if you like to keep up with the fall flavors. You can even, spike your pudding. Add some bourbon or rum. Pudding shots. nice little delicious cocktail too. You can make it for a nice Halloween party or maybe for Thanksgiving. Have butterscotch pudding. And pudding is a pretty good tasting dish too, and especially the fact that you can make different recipes with them too. Good thing to celebrate. Show off some of your skills there too. So get to cooking up some delicious butterscotch pudding today to celebrate. So that is one of the days that is recognized today. Butterscotch pudding sounds pretty tasty. For sure. We do have a caller on hold. We'll take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
How was Mr. Matt this morning?
Well, I am doing very well, thank you. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you. Hey, I just wanted to ask a general question about the station. Do you guys get like news feeds, or is it basically these days it's just everything's you look up on the internet and stuff like that?
So we do get we do look up a lot of things online. We actually do get news feed from a source called News Nation, which is something that we use, which we're actually subscribed to. So
yeah, but that's more national than local.
Oh, for local, yeah. So for local, really, a lot of it is just things that I look up that anyone can look up as well too.
Gotcha. Okay. I just came across something today that was a motorcycle accident, because I saw I was on in Schaumburg on going north on Roselle Road up to Schaumburg, and some guy zipped between the cars, and I saw the light turn green, and I heard a thud. So,
oh boy,
I'm not sure if there was anything. Because if you go on Schaumburg motorcycle crash, it brings up there was one back in June that was similar situation, but that was on Schaumburg Road. So
yeah, I noticed that too when I looked it up here. Yeah, so when it comes to more local, we try to keep up to date with things. Really, it comes up to a lot of people calling in, or people who are mentioning it through the chat, or people like you calling in and letting us know. Is really the way.
Probably it'll be in tomorrow's Daily Herald, or maybe even Daily Herald if you were to go to their website, maybe and search, they might have something. But so okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Don't forget, it's 50-cent day at Flamin' Hot Deals. I'm on my way there now.
Oh my goodness! Have a great time.
You too.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye now. Yeah, Flamin' Hot Deals, 50-cent day. You can't go wrong with that. Absolutely, you cannot. Definitely not go wrong with that. You can get some good items there, too. That's located in Carpentersville. The time is approaching 11:17. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch, talking about some other national days. Stay tuned.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittle.italy.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
Let me tell you a story about Bill. Bill was a normal guy in his 50s. He had back surgery about 2 years ago. Bill was in a lot of pain. He dealt with his pain by taking the Percocets his doctor prescribed for him. Bill took more and more and more of them to help with the pain, until one day the prescriptions weren't enough to get rid of Bill's pain. Then one day Bill found someone to help him get rid of the pain with illegal drugs he didn't need a prescription for. Fast forward to today. Bill lost his job and his family. The only thing he does have is his drug dealer. If you know Bill's story and you don't want to end up like Bill, call the Detox and Treatment Helpline right now to get away and get treatment.
800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. 800-694-1127. Call right now. Help is standing by. 800-694-1127.
We are Lions International, the world's largest service organization. We are volunteers committed to strengthening our communities and supporting those in need, one act of kindness at a time. For more than a century, Lions have been serving a world in need, right here in our community and around the world. Lions International makes the impossible possible. This is your invitation to join us because the only thing missing from our mission to make a difference is you. Visit lionsclub.org to find a local Lions Club near you.
Handing out food and drinks from an ice cream truck is off limits for marijuana-based businesses in Ohio, according to state regulators. Ohio's Division of Cannabis Control has proposed fines totaling $212,000 against 5 businesses for violating the state's advertising rules for marijuana sellers, the Akron Beacon Journal reported. Most of the fines involve promotions this summer ahead of beginning of recreational marijuana sales in the state. The largest proposed fine, $150,000, was issued to Greenleaf Apothecaries, which operates dispensaries in Akron, Canton, Cleveland, Columbus, and Wickliffe. Well, you have to say the advertiser was spot on. Greedy people of Ohio can show up for ice cream while they pay for recreational marijuana. It's a shame it becomes illegal to have hot food and drinks on your ice cream trucks. Guys, the hard part is over. It's legal. Stop being lazy and just Uber Eats your food order. Maybe the truck can sign up to be on Uber Eats. They can drive your food to you and cut a side deal with you for your recreationals. Like Tariq from the TV show Ghost. I'm Darian Sims, and this is how I see it.
Looking for a place to try for breakfast or lunch? You'll find a gem of a restaurant with amazing food and great prices at the Tripleberry Cafe, 435 Angela Lane in Crystal Lake. For breakfast, try Tripleberry's strawberry cheesecake French toast, ribeye steak and eggs, or carnitas skillets. At lunch, there's the AM Burger or Chipotle Chicken BLT. There's delicious homemade cream of mushroom soup. For tasty home cooking, Tripleberry Cafe is the place to be. Visit tripleberrycafe.com.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. We've been talking a little bit here about some national days, kind of honing in here on the National Butterscotch Pudding Day. Sounds pretty delicious. Nice fall treat to enjoy, or a treat to have pretty much any day, if you'd like. Doesn't have to be necessarily a holiday. Just have it for yourself too. If you're like, hey, you know what? It's, I don't know, April 10th. I feel like having butterscotch pudding. So you can do it any day. You can have it. It doesn't have to be today. It is National Butterscotch Pudding Day today. But if you are interested, Molly's Cupcakes in Schaumburg does have them in their ingredients. Today is also National Pawpaw Day, the third Thursday in September. This is a day to provide a taste of the great and forgotten American fruit. Take a bit of a creamy mango banana flavored pawpaw to celebrate. Now, despite their tropical taste and appearance, many pawpaws grow natively in the United States. With over 60 varieties of pawpaw to choose from, the fruit's characters change slightly in each one. Yes. With a blend of banana and also mango and even sometimes some pineapple in there too, you shouldn't be surprised by the name given to the pawpaw. For example, the Kentucky banana and hillbilly mango hint at the exciting tropical experience awaiting us. Interestingly enough, the pawpaw is the largest edible fruit native to the United States. Now, the pawpaws that are rich are part of the fabric of American history. They've been from the very beginning. They were actually something that were prevalent in Native American diets, included the pawpaw as an integral part of their diets, so many so that some may have also cultivated the pawpaw too. However, early Europeans confused the pawpaw with the papaya, so they are different. As part of the United States history, rumors suggest that pawpaw was George Washington's favorite dessert. Presidential farmer Thomas Jefferson cultivated the tree at Monticello. Additionally, while Jefferson served as minister to France in 1786, he shipped pawpaw seeds to friends living there as well too. And you get into Lewis and Clark too. They wrote in their journals that they were actually quite fond of the pawpaws. So there you go. Now, I've never tasted this before. While many people have never tasted the sweet custard-like fruit, the day sets out to change that. So maybe you want to give it a try, the pawpaw. And I'll look it up here, too, so I can show it to you on the screen, so that you know exactly what it looks like. This is the American pawpaw. Is on many regional names, small, delicious. It's deciduous tree native to the eastern United States and southern Ontario, Canada. And they produce a large yellowish green to brown fruit. So it's a plant. And I'll show you a picture here if you're watching on YouTube too. So it does look similar to the papaya, but it is not. They do look very similar, of course. They have the seeds in there too, but something that is considered not very common. I actually, to be honest, I had never heard of pawpaws before. So if you want to read a little bit more about them too, they do also offer different websites: Serious Eats, Edible Columbus, Eat, Save Seed, and Grow Your Own too. So you can even grow your own if you would like to do that too. And it seems like they're definitely with the season right now and even into October as well. Pawpaw flowers are actually pollinated by flies and beetles, not by bees, according to homeorchardeducationcenter.org. They say this. So there you go. That's something interesting too, that they are pollinated by flies and beetles. Interesting. Very interesting. So that's a fruit-bearing plant. Like many of them, pawpaw does not grow true to seed. What this means is when you plant the seed of a pawpaw, the fruit your new tree will bear is not going to be an exact copy of the fruit from the original tree. So it's not an exact replica. It's just kind of a little extra copy. It's not an exact copy though too. So there's some variations. Well, there's more information on how to harvest them, of course, and also how to make them, store them, and more. That's on homeorchardeducationcenter.org. So it is National Day. Very cool. Another day that is recognized today is Talk Like a Pirate Day. Yes, sounds pretty good. Get ready to celebrate Talk Like a Pirate Day, recognized today. Avast, Hoy Me, Métis, and Aye Aye Captain, Land Ho, all those words, all those terms. Maybe when you order a coffee at a drive-thru, ask if they have change for gold bullion. You can try that. Try testing your pirate language out at the library when asking for location of Moby Dick too. So there's the pirate language. Something that my brother and I used to do as kids. If we ever were maybe a little bit mischievous or didn't want to do something, we usually would say, "Oh, but Mom or but Dad, it's in me pirate nature," we used to say. Because that was from, I think it was a Casper movie. There's a ghost pirate in the movie, and he goes, "I'm sorry, it is me pirate nature." So, so that's why. That's why we used to say it all the time when we were kids. We were like, "No, it's me pirate nature." And we'd be like, "Oh, okay, it's your pirate nature. All right." So, and I actually did voice a pirate commercial for Pirates Cove Children's Theme Park of Elk Grove Village. You might have heard that before many times. That was my voice. Kids will find buried treasure as they climb aboard the pirate ship and sail the seven seas. That commercial that we've had running here on WRMN. That was also something that I did too. So yeah, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day today, recognized today on National Calendar. Now to also kind of expand on that too, National Today has recognized today National Meow Like a Pirate Day. This is something I think a little bit different. So it has been known as Talk Like a Pirate Day since 1995, but in 2015, cats gained their due respect with the co-celebration of National Meow Like a Pirate Day, since pirates are rarely seen without a cat or two or 10 to keep rodents at bay on their man of war. It's only fitting to include them in today's festivities as well. So there's a nice little addition featured to Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's also Meow Like a Pirate Day. You could also give recognition to the parrots out there too. Cats are long seen as creatures that either are good or bad luck, often rode along with pirates on the high seas. Sailors saw them as good luck charms and could keep away bad spirits and, of course, rats as well. Sure, they may not have been the most water-loving choice of pets, but it's said that many pirates weren't actually able. So, really, they were just qualified as other pirates, really to adorn a crossbow hat and set sail past the tide. So, so there you go. That is also recognized today. Can't forget about the lovely cats. Like we talked about yesterday, too, with the cat Simba. I was at the veterinarian clinic, and they're like, we can't let him in. He's going to be a ruckus. Or like today with Derica calling in and her cat Pikachu climbing all over the place and potentially knocking stuff over. So they're definitely a feline breed that they're unique. They're very unique. Some people like kittens, some people don't. I don't mind them. I've never had a kitten before, so I can't really say, but I know people that do, and they're usually very well behaved. So there you go. They're just as much as our fur babies as dogs and parrots, and we love them. So that's important. This does get into the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll discuss more here. We're taking you out to lunch with WRMN AM 1410, serving the Fox River Valley, located here in downtown Elgin at Studio 14. As we serve the Fox River Valley, we're part of the community, here for the community, as one together in the Fox River Valley. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzette's. King County has made its draft for the 2025 fiscal year budget publicly accessible, inviting residents to scrutinize and understand how their tax dollars might be allocated, totaling $416.7 million. It's a 4% decrease from the previous year. 18-year-old Manny Davis is under arrest after a school resource officer spearheaded an urgent investigation into a threat against Larkin High School. Elgin Police Department, upon verifying the threat's lack of credibility, charged Davis with one count of disorderly conduct, specifically making a threat of violence against a school a Class 4 felony. In an unexpected turn of events, Middle River Power has decided to keep its Elgin Energy Center operational, scrapping earlier plans to close the 540-megawatt gas-fired plant in Illinois. This decision follows a significant surge in capacity prices in the PJM interconnection area, where prices skyrocketed to $270 per megawatt per day. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Flo here from Progressive to tell you how you get more than great savings with us. You get customer service access through our mobile app, online chat, or by phone.
That's a lot of ways I can get in touch with you. I see what's going on here. You can't name favors, but I'm your #1 customer.
Actually, we offer all our customers these ways to contact us.
I'm sure you give just any customer your personal
company
contact info.
Well, you did call us more than any other customer this year. So in that sense, you are our #1 customer.
Get help from Progressive through the website, app, chat, or phone. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Bears and Colts tangled this Sunday afternoon in Indianapolis. Keenan Allen and Tevin Jenkins sat out practice Wednesday. Allen missed practice all last week and didn't play in Sunday's loss against the Texans. He's got a heel injury, and Coach Matt Eberflus says there's no timeline in place for Allen's return. Jenkins is out after suffering a deep thigh bruise against the Texans. No roster moves or changes to the offensive line that coughed up 7 sacks last week. Tomorrow night, it's a top 25 matchup for number 24 Illinois at number 22 Nebraska. Both teams are 3-0. Number 23 Northern Illinois home Saturday afternoon against Buffalo. Northwestern on the road Saturday at Washington. Southern Illinois hosts Southeast Missouri Saturday. Number 17 Notre Dame plays host to Miami of Ohio.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle. This back-to-school season, Tide and Downy are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win. No purchase necessary. US/TC 17+. End September 30th. Rules. Tide.com/scholarship/official rules.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley. Talk of the town. Hopefully you're having a good morning so far. We are soon to be approaching the afternoon. Here, so hopefully you're having a good day so far. Nice and sunny outside today. We're seeing still some of the summer style of weather here. Still also going to be going on into the weekend. And then starting next week, we're going to start to see some more rain coming through. Saturday is supposed to be a really nice day. We're supposed to get almost up to 90 degrees. It's supposed to be pretty much sunny throughout the whole day. So again, like I said before, earlier into the show today, if you really still want to hold on to some of the summer weather, especially when it comes to outdoor swimming weather, nice sunny skies and warm temperatures, that'll be for Saturday. Saturday is going to be a really nice day. So I encourage you, if you do want to, I know a lot of the local pools are closed, but maybe you have a community pool, maybe you have a pool yourself or a hot tub. Way to do it. Absolutely. Or maybe go to the beach too. For sure. So just throwing that out there. Wanted to let you know before we get closer into the fall style of temperatures. We'll continue on a little bit longer here, talking about National Today. There are a couple other things here too. National Today for holidays, and we'll go through some of them here as well. Now, with these days also include specific weeks. So sometimes there's weeks that are recognized and appreciated. And one of them here is Recycle Now Week. This is going on right now until the 25th. Now, this is actually, Recycle Now Week is actually featured in the United Kingdom, but of course it could also be something that you can also recognize and partake in too. So this is from now till the 25th or 26th. This is a way to celebrate when it comes to Recycle Now. Week was created so that the government, corporations, and the general public can work towards recycling things as much as possible. Did you know that it has been almost 20 years since the Household Recycling Act was passed in the United Kingdom? So this is for the United Kingdom, but it could also be applicable for, of course, here in America as well. Waste management is a serious concern, and recycling goods is one of the best ways that we can ensure a sustainable future for ourselves and future generations. Something that I have definitely noticed with younger generation people, including myself and also those younger too, is very popular with thrift shopping. Thrift shopping is a very resourceful way where we don't have to be throwing out a ton of items. We can give them to places like Goodwill or Restore Habitat for Humanity, where we can reuse those items, recycled items. They're items that have been recycled. Also antique stores, antique shopping, which of course I love. They're items that, people are like, I don't want to throw them out, put them in the trash or burn them. What I want to do is I want to, sell them so that maybe they can go for, maybe a lower price, and then people can give it new life. So that's definitely something popular. That's within our generation too. I would say younger people love doing thrift shopping whenever, if I on the weekend go to Goodwill or other places. I do actually have been noticing a lot more younger people shopping at antique vintage stores, resale stores, buying used clothes and jewelry as a way so that they don't necessarily have to be buying anything new. They can just buy what has already been used too, which is actually a great way to recycle. So I do like I like doing that too. I mean, I think the shirt. What's the shirt? I don't know. Some of the shirts I have are I'll say it. They're from Goodwill, because sometimes you look at the shirt and it's like, wow, that's actually nice. And it fits well too. Some of the styles are very much so a little bit older fashion, which I kind of like too, maybe like early 2000s fashion, which I do like. A little bit more of the color scheme there too. So, because you see a lot of like more modern clothing, a lot of like beiges and grays. I like a little bit more of a deeper colors. Maybe like a merlet color, kind of like a red wine color, which I'm wearing today, or something like that. You can find a lot of those at the different thrift stores. So again, back to recycling, definitely, even just, doing your part, recycling items, of course, we all know it. And this is recognized today. Now, the earliest records of recycling go back to 300 AD. Broken vessels and instruments were recycled during the 4th century. So they became recycled. When we get into the industrial era of 1760, recycling becomes more prominent with railroad and infrastructure development. Of course, you had those limited resources. You wanted to be able to reuse them and recycle them if possible. So that's what they did. That was recycling in the industrial era. E-waste is recycled. We get into 2002. E-waste is recycled for the first time in Switzerland. And then the Recycle Now Week is created in the United Kingdom back in 2015 to raise awareness about recycling and reusing things to reduce waste. And again, there's lots of different places that offer, of course, reused items. You can go to local markets that do offer, of course, local small businesses, entrepreneur and businesses, small businesses that do sell, of course, a lot of already used items. It's technically considered like they're used, but it's a form of recycling so that you don't have to just throw it away or burn it. Of course, garage sales are also great too. So when you announce on Tradio here too, a lot of people do announce things that are already used items that they have that they're looking to buy and sell, or also trade with people too. So it's definitely a great form of recycling. Sometimes we don't usually think about that when it comes to shopping. You're shopping at a thrift store. You might be spending a little bit, you're usually, when it comes to thrift shopping, you're not spending a whole ton of money per item. It's usually cheaper, and it's because it's been used. But sometimes you can find awesome quality of things that are better quality than what you see with more manufactured modern things too. Not for everything, but a lot of things, especially if you have the eye for that too. So it's Recycle Now Week, now through till the 25th, recognized in the United Kingdom, but of course can really be applicable anywhere. It's also Balance Awareness Week, recognized today through till the 25th, highlighting how much of an impact inner ear and brain disorders can have on individuals' daily life. Patients who suffer from balance issues associated with vestibular disorders, vestibular disorders often experience chronic physical, mental, and emotional pain. Examples include intense dizziness, ringing in the ear, vertigo, and even depression. During this week, it's a way to make yourself known and familiarize yourself with many issues that Balance Awareness Week tackles. So it was first recognized in the province of British Columbia that formally recognized Balance Awareness Week back in 2017. You get to the Vestibular Disorders Association, also known as VIDA, VDEA, is formed as a nonprofit in 1983. It launched its first ever event in 1997. So there's a little timer there too. And for the first time, ear diseases were linked to causing vertigo issues. This is back in the 1800s. So they even did recognize these things as well. So how to, of course, observe it? Have your ears checked. If you feel like something is up with your balance on your ears, make an appointment. Make sure that you do it with an audiologist to get checked out too. So just things like that that's recognized today. Now, we talked about here too, National Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's also tied with National Meow Like a Pirate Day. And then you can also tie that in with its National Cat DNA Day. So it's all kind of tying a little bit together here on a string of events. It's a holiday dedicated to one of the world's oldest pets, cats. Yes. Cats DNA Day today is established. Today was back in 2020 to raise awareness of the benefits of cat genetics and to commemorate the field's accomplishments. Base Paws is a feline genetics pioneer, helping to uncover potential health hazards in cats and determining what makes each cat unique. So there you go. That is also recognized today. I mean, this really cat domestication can be traced back to like 12,000 years ago, and they definitely were seen really as being, that they were. Several studies suggest that they have lived alongside humans really for thousands of years before being kept as pets, so kind of throughout history there too. And there's no doubt that cats are a vital part of the lives of their humans. This observance aims to shed light on an otherwise ignored issue, creating awareness of feline genetic studies too. So there's some interesting history on that as well. So that is recognized today. Quite a few of those national days today. Some birthdays we've got here, famous birthdays. It's Jimmy Fallon's birthday. Happy birthday to Jimmy Fallon. TV host, producer, comedian, writer, singer, and actor, best known as The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, of course. Well-known American comedian and actor. His birthday is today. He's a funny guy. Very nice. And he just turned 50. Happy 50th birthday. Doesn't look like it. He has a net worth of $60 million. Wow. So that's a celebrity birthday today. The time is approaching 11:45. I'm going to take another quick time out here. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN. Kind of ease our way talking about some of the local libraries and things happening within those libraries. So then we can then ease our way into the 12 o'clock hour to talk about more about what's happening within the Fox River Valley area. Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Want to read some action-packed, exciting pulp fiction? Read the works of Michael Tooman, now featuring their international crime thriller, I Married a Bot Madam. Available on Amazon in hardcover, paperback, and Kindle editions. The paperback is also available at other book retailers. Check out Michael Tooman's webpage at Scilink.net. That's Papa Sierra Yankee Lima India November Kilo dot November Echo Tango.
Everyone has a community to lean on. A neighborhood, school, kids' teams, where you worship, work out, or any other place or group where you choose to belong. Communities can provide support when you need it, and even when you don't know you do. Like when it comes to preventing underage drinking and other substance use. You've talked with your kids and shared clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe. Because when you talk, they hear you.
Rooted in their family Mexican history, churros are made daily with love. Churros and Chocolate at 2533 West Algonquin Road has churros made from family recipes with care and fresh each day with delicious fillings. There's also the Frida Cafe where you can relax and catch up with a friend while having a warm drink. Try Churros and Chocolate specialty churros, the churro sundae, or take home a churro cake. Visit churros, the letter Y, chocolateinc.com.
Garibaldi's Italian Eatery offers Italian dishes, subs, kids menus, and their delicious pizza. The foundation of a great pizza starts with the crust. Garibaldi's crust is crunchy at the bottom, airy in the middle, and perfect every time. The finest ingredients are used to give their pizza this exquisite crust and wonderful taste. Dine at either of the Garibaldi's 2 locations in Hoffman Estates and Arlington Heights. Free party rooms are available too. Visit Garibaldis.com today.
Rise and shine, Fox Valley listeners. It's time to kickstart your day with First Shift with Marky B on WRMN 1410 AM. From 6 to 9 a.m., join the chatter that gets you clued in with the latest buzz around town. Don't just sip on your coffee. Let Marky B brew your morning with the perfect mix of news, views, and moves. Dial us in or live stream at WRMN1410.com and make your mornings a whole lot brighter. WRMN 1410 AM. We're the voice of the Valley, and we're here to talk.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk the Town, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. If you do want to check out our website, it's WRMN1410.com. If you want to, of course, check out our lineup of different shows that, of course, are on here, feel free to do that by going to our website webpage here, WRMN1410.com. Our goal here on WRMN is to get to 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. of local broadcasting, very much so here in studio or even out at different events as well. This way, of course, we can bring to you some awesome content that you can also be a part of too, as it is in person and personable. So that's the goal here. We're making it work. So feel free to check out our website, WRMN1410.com. We start off with local programming here throughout the week, Monday through Friday. First shift from 6 to 10 a.m. with Marky B. Lots of great things, of course, here. We had today, it was the Kane County Speaks. So we had Kane County Speaks today, of course. As you can tell, usually when we have the Kane County Speaks in the studio, we do always have that Kane County Speaks board and logo, the board and logo there too. So we had that today. Friday morning first shift also features Elgin Police Chief Anna Lally with Fridays with the Finest, keeping you up to date, of course. Steve Thornton with the City Senior Community Spotlight Show and Music Memories from 9:30 to 11 a.m. You can also check out other great guests as well on the show. That includes there too. Rotating, we've got Sherry Senior Showcase, Elgin Time with Steve Thorne, Chamber Chat with Carol Gieske, as well as here Brian Anderson with Kane County Speaks, and Elgin Mayor Dave Captain with Captain's Corner. We've got Out to Lunch with WRMN. That is 10 to 1 p.m., a dynamic community variety show I offer here, that WRMN offers here as I host it. And I do like to talk about the arts and entertainment, things that are happening in the area, fun little facts and things like that too, especially keeping in with the arts and entertainment and restaurants and food, all within the Fox River Valley, giving you those suggestions, telling you my own personal experiences, and of course inviting you to also do the same. We've got our famous Tradio segment, which will be coming up in about 40 minutes or so. That's where you can buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley. Tell us what's going on. What's something you're looking to sell? Maybe give some new life to it too. So it's a mix of entertainment, information, and also, of course, community spirit. We also have the local programming for Fox Valley Afternoons, which is from 2 to 6 p.m., 2 to 6. An engaging lineup tailored to diverse interests. 2 to 4 p.m., you can tune into Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Lighthearted, fun, and informative call-in talk show. Tammy had yesterday some great interviews here. And I'll also talk about what's coming up with them, too. She did have some guests come in for their 2024 Big Timber Pumpkin Fest, including the Harvest Hayride and Dark Hollows Haunted Hayride. Also, Barrels and Bones and Brews. And I actually do have some flyers here, which I will mention here as we get into the 12 o'clock hour. So we'll make sure to mention those. These flyers are available in Redemption Center, which will be open on Saturday from 9 to 12. So if you'd like to pick them up for yourself, be our guest. So we've got that from 2 to 4. That is, again, Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. And then we go to a political talk show hosted by Dennis Sonar Green, as well as Ben Demoni and Boquist, providing a balanced, non-biased platform for discussing current political events and issues. It's very good to keep informed. It encourages thoughtful debate and exploration of multiple perspectives. So stay tuned for that. Fox Valley Afternoons has something for everyone. Feel free to check that out. That is available, again, up on our website, WRMN1410.com. We're also in the process of updating our weekend schedule. So we are in the process of that currently right now. So right now we've got from 8 to 10 on Saturdays. We have here On the Rise. So we've got On the Rise with Derek and Mike, who also do occasionally also have guests on their show as well. We've got from 10 to 12, The Truth About Chicago Sports with Marcus Mack. We've got from 12 to 1, Chief Guard of the Republic, Michael Tuman. And then we also got 7 to 9 with CD Showcase with Fort Stevens. and such. So looking forward to it for sure to continue on. With that also being said, here we'll continue on talking more about some things when it comes to the local libraries, just touching a little base with them, telling you what's coming up here. So, of course, we talk about Gail Borden Public Library, local here in Elgin. The book sale is currently happening. Yes, the book sale is going on now until the 22nd. So if you are interested, learn how to organize your applications, navigate the App Store as well, too, and install widgets. That is actually an event that's going to be coming up on the 26th. I meant to click on the... Okay, I was clicking on the timeline here on their website and it came up to something else. I didn't click fast enough, so you got to kind of click a little fast there. There we go, book sale. I clicked on the wrong thing, but not technically a wrong thing because it's a really cool Internet Essentials course that's going to be coming up. And that's coming up actually today, 1 to 2:30 p.m. at the Rayco branch. There's still time to register. There's 7 seats remaining. So that's going to be coming up there. I know we did talk about here, mentioned it, the book sale, which is going on right now too. That's now until Sunday. So now till Sunday. And if you want to get some good extra special deals, you can check them out. It's now till 8 p.m. Tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. September 21st from 9 a.m. to 5. And then it's noon to 4 for the 22nd. So most items are only $1 to $2 for their book sale. Thousands of books and media for adults and children will be for sale. I might have to stop in because if they maybe do have some vintage books, if they by any chance have vintage books, that is definitely something I would love to purchase a couple of those, especially if most items are only $1 to $2. And you don't have to be anything from like the 1800s. It could be books from maybe the 40s. Those nice hardcover books that have like the nice gold inscriptions on the ends. I like to collect those to put on my bookshelf in my room to kind of give it that older aesthetic feel. Proceeds help support programs and events at the library. So check it out. Book sale happening right now at the Gail Borden Public Library. So check it out. Very nice. It's at the main library. Let's see here. We also do have the Skeleton Trot coming up in November. That's November 2nd. Run, sponsor, experience. This is the Skeleton Trot. Sounds like a good time, too. Lively cultural event and certified 5K race. That's coming up. Group registration, multiple person, has been added for 4 people or more. Discount will be applied if you register here. 29 days until registration closes. So you can register online at runsignup.com/race. If you even look up there, too, you'll be able to find El Trot de las Calas. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly there. So it's the 5K. Anyone ages 1 to 5, they get in for free. $20 for ages 6 to 11. And that's for the 8 o'clock a.m. CDT, and then it's 55 if you're 12 and above. Multi-person pricing for groups of 4 or more must be registered at the same time. So that's the multi-person pricing. This is talking about the multi-person pricing here. So if you want to check out more information, that is posted on the main library's page. You can also check out media from the previous times. You can also take a look at the map on where it's going to be starting and ending and where it's going to be going through to as well. And then in November, also will be on Saturday, November 2nd at 10 a.m. to noon at the main library. It'll be the Day of the Dead Festival. You can enjoy a presentation of different elements, face painting, Mexican lottery, and take-home crafts, sales for items, and more. So feel free to check that out. That'll be coming up in November. So that's the Gail Borden Public Library that is posted on their page. That's on their website. They, of course, are also on Facebook as well. So you can even look up Gail Borden Library on Facebook, and they'll also keep you up to date with what's happening there too. Because these local libraries, it's not just about reading books and checking out books too. There's also lots of fun activities that you can partake in. And look, we even got a video here too that you can watch. Got a nice video here. It's everyone's favorite time of the year, the book sale. Very cool. What will Dominique find today? You can read the watch the video, available now on their Facebook page. Pretty packed there. Lots of people finding some good books. Awesome, awesome. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, bringing you Out to Lunch as we get into the afternoon and 12 o'clock hour. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more in just a bit.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 12 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Sky Rizzi. 18-year-old Manny Davis is under arrest after a school resource officer spearheaded an urgent investigation into a threat against Larkin High School. Elgin Police Department, upon verifying the threat's lack of credibility, charged Davis with 1 count of disorderly conduct, specifically making a threat of violence against a school a Class 4 felony. In an unexpected turn of events, Middle River Power has decided to keep its Elgin Energy Center operational, scrapping earlier plans to close the 540-megawatt gas-fired plant in Illinois. This decision follows a significant surge in capacity prices in the PJM interconnection area, where prices skyrocketed to $270 per megawatt per day. King County has made its draft for the 2025 fiscal year budget publicly accessible, inviting residents to scrutinize and understand how their tax dollars might be allocated, totaling $416.7 million. It's a 4% decrease from the previous year. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Flo here from Progressive to tell you how you get more than great savings with us. You get customer service access through our mobile app, online chat, or by phone.
That's a lot of ways I can get in touch with you. I see what's going on here. You can't name favorites, but I'm your #1 customer.
Actually, we offer all our customers these ways to contact us.
I'm sure you give just any customer your personal
company
contact info.
Well, you did call us more than any other customer this year. So in that sense, you are our #1 customer.
Get help from Progressive through the website, app, chat, or phone. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittle.italy.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
Come see the only train-themed restaurant where all the seating is on the tracks. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill on Main Street in both Bartlett and Glen Ellen is always fun and always fresh. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill serves 100% grass-fed beef hot dogs and burgers. There's also chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and more, all loaded up on 2 Lionel O-scale trains and delivered directly to your seat. No one sits away from the fun, regardless of age. When a train arrives delivering your food, you'll smile ear to ear. Visit twotoots.com.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
And here's the next pitch. This is a grounder on the left side. It hits off the glove of the third baseman, and the Angels are going to win the ball game.
In 13 innings, the Angels beat the White Sox 4-3 Wednesday. The action on the Angels radio network. The White Sox suffered their 117th loss. They're just 3 away from the Major League record of 120. They tied the 1916 Philadelphia Athletics for the third most losses since 1900. They'll have to go 7-2 over their final 9 games to avoid the modern record of 120 set by the 1962 expansion Mets. The 2003 Tigers hold the American League record with 119 losses. The Cubs are 7 games out of a wild card spot after losing 5-3 at home against Oakland on Wednesday.
Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle. This back-to-school season, Tide and Downy are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarship.
Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook. All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the 12 o'clock hour of Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. If you want to be a part of the conversation, feel free to comment. If you like to do through the chat on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you want to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to keep up to date with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and with WRMN, there's an option for you. Or, of course, you can also listen in through the app, available on Google Play for Samsung and also on the App Store for Apple users. Or, of course, you can also just tune in through the AM 1410 dial. We have Ophelia here in the comments section. When is the Radio Shopping Club on? So, good question, Ophelia. So, as of right now, for Shop Show, we're not promoting it so much on air. We're not doing it on air. What we do have, of course, is our online store, which is WRMN1410.com under Radio Shopping Show. That's where you're going to be able to check out things online, to view our deals online that we have, our discounts, and more when it comes to our brands that we have, partner businesses here with WRMN. That's on our website, WRMN1410.com under Radio Shopping Show. That's online. Now, we are still open on Saturdays only from 9 until 12. This is what's happening in the meantime here. So it's from 9 until 12 o'clock at 16 Douglas Avenue. You'll be able to come in and purchase items. You'll be able to also drop off your pick sixes there too, which usually you can also do in the earlier mornings, I believe, too, with Marky B. but that's also a time to do it as well. You can bring in different flyers and brochures, as well as take flyers and brochures that we have available on our shelves in Redemption Center. So we're open for a shop show in person. That is from 9 until 12 o'clock. So 9 to 12 o'clock, that's in person in Redemption Center. And I did talk about here too, about flyers, the fact that we do have different flyers, menus. Usually if I go out to places, I do like to take a couple menus or different flyers and events, and then of course put them in Redemption Center so that on Saturdays, if you come in, you'll be able to take some for yourself as well. There are a lot of places here within the local downtown Elgin area that do offer flyers that you can find. Sugar and Rhyme here in downtown Elgin, as well as Blue Box. They offer a nice section within their building where they do have different flyers and pamphlets that you can take. Country Donuts in Elgin has a nice bulletin board where you can also check it out too. They have like an Orange Peel Gazette little stack that you can take too. So good places to check out. And anytime you see anything there too, anytime you go out to a place within the Fox River Valley and you maybe happen to see flyers, good to take those flyers so that you can also keep up to date as well. And I like to also bring them and take them as well too whenever I go out so that I can also keep you up to date. So let's talk about this here. All new for 2024, Big Timber Pumpkin Fest. And this is also Barrels and Bones and Brews. So a couple things that were talked about yesterday during Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. We've got here too a couple flyers that are now posted in Redemption Center. So if you come in on Saturday, you'll be able to take these for yourself. Even one of them for the Pumpkin Fest has a QR code as well with some information also featured on the back too. So we've got here September 28th, Barrels, Bones, and Brews celebrating their 5th anniversary. It's at 5 p.m. for the VIP experience and the general admission at 6 p.m. It's at Camp Big Timber in Elgin. The premier bourbon tasting event in Northern Illinois, Barrels and Bones and Brews, offers exclusive bourbon tastings and, of course, multiple food stations that are filled with tasty treats. You can enjoy ribs, brisket, pulled pork, mac and cheese, and other delicious delicacies and sides, as well as something sweet to top it off for the end of the night. Some delicious desserts. Can't go wrong with that. You can visit their website, bigtimberpumpkinfest.org, for more information. Now the tickets here too. So the ticket prices, general admission ticket is $100 per person. You get 12 bourbon or beer tastings that are going to be featured there. 1 specialty craft cocktail, tasty meals, and treats are included within this ticket price. And then they do have here designated driver admission ticket is $50 per person. Specialty craft soda bar included with that, as well as their tasty meals and treats. So if you are interested, they feature your business at this. If you want to feature your own business at this unique event and have the opportunity to reach 150 new potential customers, this is a nice social and relaxed event to go to. They are responsibly celebrating the harvest season. So if you want to check them out, that's bigtimberpumpkinfest.org. All proceeds benefiting Three Fires Council and Scouting America. So if you want to check that out, this pamphlet and flyer is here for you to take a look at as well too. Now that information is also posted on their website too. So if you go to their website, it is again the bigtimberpumpkinfest.org. You'll be able to find it there too for more information on the Barrels and Bones. That information has been posted. So that'll be coming up October 14th at 6 p.m. Now, if you are interested in checking out other things that are coming up here too, including the Harvest Hayride, you can click on the link above and you'll be able to find the Harvest Hayride section. All new for 2024, celebrating Halloween and the fall season with a fun experience perfect for the whole family. You can take a trip through a magical spooky forest filled with lively characters, treats, and wonder. Then you can warm up next to one of their bonfires, enjoy seasonal foods, or partake in one of the many of the other activities on site. Activities include their Harvest Hayride. You're going to be able to enjoy their fire pit, axe throwing as well, They're going to be having movies, an inflatable haunt, character meet and greets, photo opportunities, and concessions as well too. Now keep in mind some of the activities have an additional charge. The general admission for ages 3 and up is $10. Parking is free, and VIP parking is $10. That'll be coming up here. That'll be dates of operation in October. Attraction opening at 1 p.m. with the last entry at 4:30. It is the 4 Saturdays of the month of October. That's October 5th, 12th, 19th, and 26th. That's when they're going to be. So looks like a good time here. Lots of great vendors, fun opportunities to check out as well. If you want to go a little bit more on the creepy side for the Halloween season, you can check out Dark Hollow's Haunted Hayride. Take a trip to a haunted hayride through the cursed woods. Nightmarish monsters, crazed madmen, and unspeakable horrors have been unleashed. The admission is $25. Parking is free. VIP parking, $10. Recommended ages 12 and up. So it does get a little creepy. I think it's pretty cool. They have some beautiful costumes here too. More so to say, creepy costumes. Very well put together, especially when it comes to their makeup crew too. Dates of operation for this will be in October. Attraction opens at 7 p.m., so it is a night event. And the last entry will be at 10:30. Friday and Saturdays will be, and it'll also be on October 31st. Yes, October 31st. So you can also purchase tickets through them as well. How cool is that? Very nice. If you are interested in looking for jobs there too, they also do have a pre-register if you want to go into next year too. They have their interview dates and times. They have it actually tonight from 6 to 8 p.m. and also on the 21st of September from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. from 1 p.m. Until 3. So if you have any questions, you can contact their info email, darkhollowsstaffing@gmail.com. So that's where you're going to be able to find that information. Of course, we can't forget about the large event here in downtown Elgin, Nightmare on Chicago Street, coming up on the 19th. I'm currently speaking with Coordinator Peter on that, and we'll set a date to talk with the crew here and talk about what we're going to be doing, because they definitely gave us the green light and said, yes, we'd love to have you there. So looking forward to it. Going to get on the ball rolling with that for sure. Looking forward to that, as I do every year with the Nightmare on Chicago Street. So I'm excited for it. I hope you are as well. That'll be coming up on the 19th. If you want to view more information, save the date for the 19th, Nightmare on Chicago Street. That's nightmareonchicagostreet.com. Fun event. You don't necessarily have to dress up spooky or dress up at all. It's encouraged, though. It's encouraged to be part of it, of course. Sven Cooley will be there. He's got 30 days left. 30 days, 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 30 seconds. So there you go. They got the timer on there too. So definitely something to look forward to. The time is approaching. Well, we're at 12:16 right now. We'll take a quick time out, and then we'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned. And of course, we'll be back.
It's always exciting to hear Elgin business owners like Tanner Melvin of Side Street Studios share positivity about the local community.
Elgin is on its way, and it has been, and sometimes, we got set back, the pandemic, and it's been rough. Everyone has felt it, and in so many different ways. What we're trying to do is a lot of hand-holding and shoulder rubbing and being like, it's okay. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get this town a lot more money. We're very lucky to live in this community right now. There's nothing like this around here.
Feel the positive power of the first shift with me, Marky B, weekday mornings on WRMN.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up. Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
call your senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Skoning, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all played, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today.
That's great.
Every time I hear them, I get excited about it.
I'm sure.
It's a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Twin Gyros, located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Gyros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinsgyros.com. That's Twins Gyros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. We are approaching soon Tradio. We're going to be in our Tradio segment pretty soon here, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, of course, we'll still continue on, talk about things that are happening within the area. Now, if you yourself also want to take a look too, I do usually, of course, share my screen on YouTube. So if you are watching now live on YouTube, there's lots of different websites that I bring up. I navigate with you too, because it's, you know, it's for me to show to you as well. So there's that option where you can, you know, go in and I give you those suggestions. And I say, hey, you know what, you can also check it out for yourself too, especially if you want to go in more detail, maybe even spend a little bit more time maybe researching a particular event too, if you would like to do that. So I'll throw it up on the screen here too. This is foxvalleymagazine.com. I've talked about their new September edition, so their magazine edition here that does talk about news. It talks about things that are happening in the area as well. They've got good things coming up here. So if you do want to read through that, it's a 138-page magazine that you can go through. They have it digitally, or you can also find it as well too. They have different promotions in there as well. Maybe if you need a new roof, maybe you need a cleaning service, they have those in there. They also do offer, of course, lineup of different things that are coming up and also things that have already happened too, along with pictures and information. You can also find stories as well as other promotions in there as well for the month of September. So if you want to check out that information, they have sections on there, out and about section. You can also check out things A and E. You can also check out things that's A and E for arts and entertainment and more too. So, and as we are here on WRMN promoting the arts and entertainment section here, we've got some things coming up. Arcata has on the 21st of September, legendary actor Kevin Bacon bringing his musical talents to the Arcata as part of the Bacon Brothers as well too. So I know we did touch base on this a little bit while back, but it is coming up already around the weekend, this weekend here. So if you do want to check it out, the show starts at 8 p.m. Tickets start at $59 and are available online. This is the beautiful, spectacular Arcata Theater at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles. Very, very cool. So if you want to check out more information, they even do offer, of course, their seating selection too, as well as the cost, what is available and what's not, where the actual location is, if you want to be within the main floor or on the balcony, or which side of the stage that you want to be on. All that information is posted. That's on their etix.com website. So feel free to check that out for yourself. Some other things, what's happening in the area here? We've got the Elgin Mall of East Dundee having their grand opening official ceremony. That's going to be coming up here, waiting for the grand opening. This is to the new and luxurious Elgin Shopping Mall located at 535 Dundee Avenue in East Dundee. It'll be taking this Saturday, September 22nd. That's going to be at 10 a.m. So it's going to be at 10 a.m. is when that's going to be, if you want to check that out. So there's an event that's coming up here for their grand opening. That is for the Elgin Mall of East Dundee. Elgin Mall of East Dundee. Should be good. A good place to check out here, too. And I think that's brought to you by CompuFix Elgin Wireless and Repair Services. So that was posted onto the What's Happening section within Elgin. Some other things that are coming up here too. Friday, September 27th. This is by Fox Valley Magazine, posted by Kevin of FoxValleyMagazine.com. Thank you so much. They've got just a couple of guys who are going to be there too, as well. Posted that. That'll be Friday, September 22nd. That's Oktoberfest of East Dundee. And that'll also be on Saturday as well, September 28th. So not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. A nice lineup of different performances that are going to be there too. And it's free admission. It's at the Depot at 319 North River Street. So if you want to check out more information, that has also been posted onto FoxValleyMagazine.com. If you want to head out on Sunday, September 22nd at Audi Exchange in St. Charles, they're going to be offering an event called Cars and Coffee. Cars and Coffee. This is for the Audi enthusiasts, where you can enjoy the camaraderie while partaking in an informal car show. They're going to be having coffee there too, of course, so you'll be able to check that out too. That's at Audi Club. It's the Chicagoland chapter. So they have that also coming up. That is within the area of St. Charles. Some other things that'll also be coming up here too. A couple performances at Arcata Theater, including Striper and also the Whalers. Striper will be Saturday at 1 a.m. Is that right? 1 a.m.? Like 1 a.m. in the morning? And then also Sunday, the Whalers will be from 5 to 6:30 p.m. This is at the Arcata Theater. So if you want to check out more information on their lineup, that's arcadalive.com. Arcadalive.com. They've got some good things coming up here pretty soon. Always something fun to look forward to when it comes to the theater. You can also check out any other upcoming events as well. They have their different calendars. So they have things like tonight they're having 6:30 to 9 p.m. is Rockin' Ravioli Fall Floral Workshop. Enjoy creating gorgeous fall floral arrangements with expert guidance. $75 is the price. You can explore your floral creativity and graze upon an impressive charcuterie table too. So that sounds like a lot of fun. They're also going to be having Prognosis coming up tonight at 8 p.m. at the Arcata Theater. Tribute to Yes, King Crimson, Peter Gabriel, ELP, Supertramp, Tears for Fears, and Genesis with special guest Charlie Otto and his gear too. So it's a progressive rock at its finest performance here that'll be coming up. You can view more information under the View event details. What is also, of course, posted on the timeline there too can be found on arcadalive.com/events. They also do offer the VIP upgrade experience to Striper 40th anniversary tour. So if you want to check that out, that'll be coming up tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. There's a whole list of information, things that'll be coming up here too. It's good to check it out because they have a lot of nostalgic plays out there too. Nostalgic music that's featured here at the theater. So good thing to check that out. You can even check out here too. Studio 64 is having improv night with Night Moose. Will be coming up on the 26th. That's from 8 to 10 p.m. So a good long list of good things to check out here at arcadalive.com. So that's at arcadalive.com for more information. If anyone's interested, coming up here in Algonquin, if you are geared more towards loving the adoption events, there's one coming up in Algonquin. It's All Paws Veterinary Clinic at 1324 Ryan Parkway in Algonquin. That'll be 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. coming up this Saturday. You can find more information posted on their Facebook page. Oh, I love it. That is so cute. Their hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 to 1, and they're closed on Sunday. Their website is allpawsvet.com. They're having a nice fundraiser event. How cool is that? That'll be coming up pretty soon. That is the Precious Pets Almost Home Adoption Event, is what it's called. And that's from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Their friends at Precious Pets Almost Home will also be there. So they're going to be partnering together, and they're going to be having some kittens who are looking for their forever family and home as well, too. So good to check out that event. This and more can be found on their Facebook page. That's on their Facebook page. And again, there's lots of other good things coming up here, too, which we'll talk about here in just a bit as we get closer to the end of the show here. We are going to be taking a quick time out pretty soon here. We'll be in, of course, our Tradio segment pretty soon here, too. So if you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, be around the time to do so, coming up in just a couple minutes. And there's that jazz music coming in through here as we get to the bottom of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. Stay tuned for more as we continue to take you out to lunch with WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, located here in downtown Elgin, serving the Fox River Valley. Check out our website, WRMN1410.com. Remember that we're going to be in our Tradio segment coming up pretty soon, so you can call the 847-931-1410 studio line. You can also, of course, contact us through the Image 360 info number, 505-926-1410. Or, of course, feel free to email me to your Tradio announcement, Matt McNeil at WRMN1410.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more after the break.
With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan. Brought to you by Linzette's. In an unexpected turn of events, Middle River Power has decided to keep its Elgin Energy Center operational, scrapping earlier plans to close the 540-megawatt gas-fired plant in Illinois. This decision follows a significant surge in capacity prices in the PJM interconnection area, where prices skyrocketed to $270 per megawatt per day. Kane County has made its draft for the 2025 fiscal year budget publicly accessible, inviting residents to scrutinize and understand how their tax dollars might be allocated, totaling $416.7 million. It's a 4% decrease from the previous year. 18-year-old Manny Davis is under arrest after a school resource officer spearheaded an urgent investigation into a threat against Larkin High School. Elgin Police Department, upon verifying the threat's lack of credibility, charged Davis with one count of disorderly conduct, specifically making a threat of violence against the school a Class 4 felony. With your 1410 WRMN Newsflash, I'm Sean Kernan.
Flo here from Progressive to tell you how you get more than great savings with us. You get customer service access through our mobile app, online chat, or by phone.
That's a lot of ways I can get in touch with you. I see what's going on here. You can't name favorites, but I'm your #1 customer.
Actually, we offer all our customers these ways to contact us.
I'm sure you give just any customer your personal
company
contact info.
Well, you did call us more than any other customer this year. So in that sense, you are our #1 customer.
Get help from Progressive through the website, app, chat, or phone. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I spray and scrub, but the soap scum in my bathtub is still there.
I spray and scrub, but the burnt sauce on my stovetop sticks around.
Sprays can leave grime behind, but Mr. Clean Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser combines the scrubbing power of an eraser with the cleaning power of Dawn to melt away tough messes on contact.
Just wet, squeeze, and erase.
Stop spraying, start erasing, and clean with more magic than ever with Ultra Foamy Magic Eraser.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Around second is Brown on his way to third, being waved home by Martins. Here comes the relay by Swanson, not even close. Sliding in with the left hand is Brown. All the way to third base is Geloff, and the A's are back ahead 4-3.
The action on A's radio in Wednesday's 5-3 win over the Cubs at Wrigley Field. The result allowed the Milwaukee Brewers to clinch the NL Central title for a third straight season. Milwaukee is the first Major League team to reach the 2024 postseason. Tyler Soderstrom homered and Zach Geloff hit a tie-breaking double in the eighth. The Cubs were held to a pair of hits through 4 innings, but finally broke through in the fifth. With the bases loaded, Dansby Swanson and Seiya Suzuki hit RBI singles. Cody Bellinger's sac fly made it 3-1. The Cubs are tied with St. Louis 7 games out of a wild card spot. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle.
Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle. This back-to-school season, Tide and Downy are giving back with $1.5 million in scholarships. Enter to win. No purchase necessary. US/DC 17+. End September 30th. Rules. Tide.com/scholarship/official rules.
All right. Hello, everybody. You know what time it is. It's our Tradio segment. If you are looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give us a call today. That's 847-931-1410. Again, 847-931-1410 is the number to call up here. Give us your Tradio announcement. Let us know what you are looking to get rid of. Maybe it could be something for free, or just like, I want it out of the house, I want it out of the barn, out of my office, however you might be like, okay, I just want to get rid of it. And maybe give it to someone who might give it new life too. Whether you use it as is, maybe you repaint it, maybe you use it as a craft project. Whatever the case might be, this is Tradio. Feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410. So if you're looking to, of course, buy and sell, maybe you want to trade, or also announce too. So you can let us know also things that are happening also too. Any garage sales that are coming up, fundraisers. Good to let us know. Not only here on WRMN are you letting us know here at WRMN, but you're also letting the Fox River Valley community and those who are listening in to WRMN, no matter how, whether through YouTube, the app, or through the dial, or also on our website. You're letting people know also who are listening in what's going on too. So the word can be passed around. We pass the message along where you call in and you tell us what's going on. We, of course, pass the message along out there on the airwaves. Then what people can do is, of course, it becomes kind of a domino effect where people can say, oh, I took that information just now that was announced on Tradio. I'm going to also announce it to other people, some of my group of friends, or maybe at my church, and things like that too. So it's good to keep the word around, working together as a community. And especially if there's big events coming up here too that you want to announce. Maybe your church is having a local fundraiser. Maybe you also have a bunch of furniture you're looking to get rid of too. Again, lots of things to cover within the Fox River Valley. As I say, so much to cover in so much time. So there's only so much time that we have during the days. So feel free to give me a call, 847-931-1410, or text 505-926-1410. Or, of course, if you'd like, you can also email me, too. Let's go through some Tradio callers that have called in. We've got here from yesterday, Lawnmower Chris. He has called in. It's been a little while since he's called in. I'm happy to hear his voice again here. This is Lawnmower Chris. He has a 2010 Town & Country engine and transmission for sale. It's a 3.8 liter, and the transmission is a 62T E-transmission, 6-speed. Got 151,000 miles on it for sale, and he's looking for interested parties, people who are very much interested and willing to go pick it up too. He has a transmission on a wheeled trolley for someone to have and pick it up. Price is negotiable, $2,000 for the package, and is asking to throw reasonable offers there too. If you're interested, feel free to reach out to him. That's Lawnmower Chris at 630-901-1100. Again, 630-901-1100. Another Tradio caller here. This is Motorcycle Tony looking for those motorcycles. They can either be working or not working. And he has a trailer for transportation and cash in hand. He's ready to go. You might be too. So he's also looking for a VW bus from the 60s, 70s, or 80s. He also has a friend that's looking for a small house, preferably 1 to 2 bedroom home in Fox Lake or within the McHenry area. That number to dial is 630-335-3312. Again, 630-335-3312. We have Jerry from South Elgin, has a 1978 Corvette for sale. It's an anniversary special colors of silver and gray. It has 54,000 miles on it, good tires. He spent quite a bit of money on making sure it all works well, and everything runs very good. He's asking $15,500, but says that you can also make a deal with him too. That's negotiable. So feel free to give him a call there. That is 331-442-1856. Again, that's 331-442-1856. We have Vicky calling in here mentioning about the new business that's going to be opening, new building in West Dundee at 130 Washington Street. They're going to be a sports cards place. And currently what they're looking for now is comic books. So it's summer sports cards. And if you want to give them a call, their number is 224-281-4190. Again, 224-281-4190. You can also email them to summersportscards@gmail.com. That's summer spelled with an O instead of a U. That's summersportscards@gmail.com. And she's also looking for a lawnmower within the area too. So if you want to reach out to Vicky, that's 847-844-9697. 844-9697. Again, the phone lines are open if you want to give me a call, 847-931-1410. We've got Wood by Jeff here located in Elburn. He has some good items for sale here, including the garden stakes, canning jars, and fishing lures. He has some aromatic cedar wood scrap pieces, shelving boards, concrete boards, and more, also including some firewood. He's got some window screens that are adjustable, and he also has some maple pieces for $2 each. That number to dial is 630-365-9488. Again, 630-365-9488. That is Wood by Jeff in Elburn. We'll take it. I know there's had a caller on hold. If you want to give me a call back, that's 847-931-1410. Again, 847-931-1410. So we are taking Tradio if you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area. That's 847-931-1410. We'll continue on going through some other Tradio callers. Let me go up the page here. We have another Tradio caller, has a Memory Craft sewing machine. $100 for it is the asking price. If anyone's interested, feel free to give her a call. That number is 331-588-0423. Again, 331-588-0423 is the number to dial. So that's for the Memory Craft sewing machine. Sounds pretty good. We have Dave from South Elgin has 2 items for sale. A janitorial cart for $150. Now, what's included in there? Or I'm sorry, for $50. For $50. What's included in there? 2 mops, cleaning supplies, mop bucket. Everything's included. It's 3 foot in height by a foot and a half wide. So he's asking $50 on that. He also has a little giant ladder system. It's 23 feet when fully extended. Also comes with stair adjustment, hardware, and 2 work platforms. It's a heavy duty and sturdy ladder. $150 is the asking price. That number is 331-588-0493. Again, that's 331-588-0493. That's from Dave in South Elgin. Another Tradio caller here has some furniture for sale in Wayne, Illinois. Lots of things. Old antiques, radios, pianos, bookcases, typewriters, dining room table set, queen-size beds, dressers, tea tables, and more, including also office furniture. And then she also has a 1976 Spitfire that comes with a hard top too. So that number to dial 630-267-5543. Again, 630-267-5543. We have Mike here. He's looking for some comic books, old toys, and baseball cards. Comic books from the 90s and before, old toys from the 80s and before. And you think old toys, you think vintage, Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. All those good toys as collectible items. And then baseball cards from the 70s and or before. Feel free to give him a call. He's got cash in hand. That's Mike, number 847-489-9263. Again, 847-489-9263. We have another trader caller, Greg, looking to buy those old bicycles, balloon tires, bone shakers, Schwinn bicycles, late 1800s to the 70s or 80s. They can be in any condition. They can be accessories, parts, and or pieces. He's also looking for watches, Omegle watches, men's and women's watches, and diver style watches. He'll pay top dollar on these items because he's a collector, not a dealer. He also has a Tektronix 535A electrical tester for sale for $90, and also a 2003 Ford Mustang convertible. Take a look and he can make you an offer. The CD player doesn't work, but it's well taken care of. Got new tires, brakes, charcoal gray color. Exterior, interior is a nice dark leather. 81,000 original miles on there too. Feel free to give him a call. That number is 847-884-6033. 847-884-6033. Again, is that number to dial. The time is approaching here. We're getting to 12:45. We'll take a quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN for Tradio. And of course, we'll also still go through, I've got another Tradio announcement here. And then we'll continue on talking a little bit more about things that are happening in the area. Stay tuned and we'll be back.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
For an absolutely amazing meal and attentive, smiling staff, try Red Ox Restaurant and Bar in Hampshire. They have a delicious Friday night fish fry. There's so many great dishes on the menu that'll keep you returning. Try their savory French onion soup. Then for your main course, choose from a wide variety of steaks and chops, fried chicken, shrimp, or juicy prime rib, done just the way you like it. Red Ox also has daily specials and a full bar for you and your friends. Visit redoxhampshire.com today.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be so. I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
Looking to stay informed on the political issues that truly matter? I'm Dennis Sonar Green, inviting you to join me every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town, is where you'll find clear, balanced analysis of the day's biggest news. We dig into the headlines, cutting through the noise to deliver the facts and insights you need to stay informed. Whether you're deeply into politics or just want to understand what's going on, this show offers the depth and perspectives that matter. Tune in every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on WRMN and be part of the conversation that's shaping our community. Let's navigate today's political landscape together on Apolitical Talk Show, only on WRMN, the talk of the town.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. We're also still doing our Tradio segment. If you're looking to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, feel free to give me a call. That's 847-931-1410, 847-931-1410. Of course, you can also contact us through the Image 360 line, 505-926-1410. Again, that is 505-926-1410 is that number to text us to. So feel free to text us through the Image 360 line, 505-926-1410. We have Terry in the comments here. Hello, Terry. She goes, "Hi, Matt. Enjoying the show and your company today." Thank you so much, Terry. I'm glad I can make your day and make it, nice and relaxing. And I hope you're having a good rest of your day, as well as others who are listening in as well today, too. So thank you so much for that. We'll continue on here with some more Tradio announcements here. We have another Tradio caller, has the RV fridge for sale. It's a Dometic RV fridge in the color silver on the front. The dimensions are 23 inches in width, 42 inches in height, 23.5 inches deep. It's an AC/DC model, AP gas, electric 12 volts. Originally paid $800 for it. Asking $450 is the asking price on that. He also has some new tires. They are $100 for them, all put together, 4 of them. P235 by 70 by 16. He's located on the north side of McHenry. If anyone's interested, feel free to reach out to him. That number is 815-245-0670. Again, that's 815-245-0670. Another Tradio announcement here. Come join us, Wing and Praise, for a time of worship. The Push Worship Band, as well as 5 local bands and 4 local speakers, will be coming up here, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. This is Saturday, September 28th at 12 p.m. Wing Park Bandshell is where it's going to be located at 1010 Wing Street. Some featured guests are going to be Lisa Warehouse, Second Baptist Church, Lazy J, as well too. So, and of course also the Push Worship Band. So if you want to check them out, they're going to be there, and that'll be coming up on the 28th of September. That'll be on a Saturday too. Supported by Greater Grace Church, Culver's in Elgin, and of course us here, WRMN AM 1410, and the sound is by Ricardo Flores. So that'll be coming up here at the Wing Park Bandshell at 1010 Wing Street. If you're interested in attending, that'll be at 12 p.m. on Saturday. Very nice. Come join us. Looking forward to it. Very much so. So that was, we got this flyer here too. I'll make sure to show it. So you can have it at Redemption Center too when we're open, coming up on this Saturday. So you can check it out next Saturday. We'll continue on here. That does wrap it up for the Tradio announcements. If anyone wants to add themselves to the list, of course, you can give me a call, 847-931-1410, or text 505-926-1410. That's the number to dial, or really the number to text through the text line. If you're interested, you can feel free to check that out, of course. So taking a look here, there are some other things that are also coming up here within the area. If you do love fall markets. Now, of course, they offer summer markets as well, too. You know, we've had the summer markets, still the Elgin Downtown Market, too. We're starting to now blend in as we get into, or really now are into the fall season. There are also some markets out there that are specifically targeted for the fall time period. And what we've got here coming up actually already, but the next one is going to be coming up here on the 22nd, is the Huffman Vendors Fairs LLC presenting their fall market. It's the first annual fall market at the Dundee Depot Market and Visitor Center. The next one will be coming up on the 22nd of September. That'll be 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. So they did have one already on the 8th, and then also on the 15th. So they're having it now again on the 22nd. It's 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. This will be the last one for the month of September. They're also going to be having it 3 more times in the month of October, October 6th, October 13th, and October 27th. That's going to be located, stationed at 319 North River Street in East Dundee. They're welcoming everyone to their first annual fall market, brought to you by Huffman Vendors Fairs, LLC. Local crafters and direct sellers are going to be joining in one place for all your shopping needs. You can visit us at the East Dundee Depot from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. The next one will be coming up this Saturday. So lots of great fall crafts that you're going to be able to enjoy. Even if you go there and you don't buy anything, it's also great to just look around too. I always say too, usually if you do like what's called window shopping, it can bring some inspiration to you too. Maybe you want to start doing crafting and you don't know where to begin. Attending these different markets, these craft markets, are good because then you can get inspiration. You can notice things. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know that they could make that. And then it'll bring some inspiration to you as well. So, and of course, if you want to do some nice fun shopping on the weekend, this is also a great opportunity too. You can, of course, buy from local shops for your shopping needs. If you want to buy food, some fun healthy food options are going to be there, as well as some sweet treats, baked goods. You're going to be able to, of course, find a lot of local crafting. So maybe someone out there, maybe hand stitches, crochets, different fall objects, like they crochet like a pumpkin or maybe a leaf or maybe leaves. They put them together. They do different crafts there too. You can also talk with local vendors there as well. So it's definitely a very nice community event to go out to enjoy yourself. And again, that's going to be coming up on Saturday, the 22nd, which means it's going to be a very nice day. The 22nd is when that's going to be. So is that on a Saturday? Nope, that's the Sunday the 22nd. So that's Sunday the 22nd. It should be, I think it should be all right on Sunday. I know Saturday again is going to be that really nice day outside. If you head on out to Danny's on Douglas coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow they're having Danny's on Douglas presenting country music legend Earl Merle and the Moonshiners. They're going to be featured there coming up tomorrow. This is at Danny's on Douglas. That's coming up tomorrow, Friday, 8 p.m. to 11. You're going to, of course, be able to enjoy the live music, get some great service, awesome food, and local here in Elgin. If you want to find out more information about the band, you can visit this website, earlmerle.com. The show is made possible by cheap liquor and bad decisions. It says there. So if anyone's interested in checking it out, they do classic country. There's no cover, but they do classic country, outlaw country, 90s, southern rock, and also a few surprises too. So that's Danny's on Douglas at the corner of Douglas and Kimball, 231. I do this all the time. 231 Douglas Avenue, right here in Elgin. So that's a fun event to go to if you do want to enjoy some nice live. Let's see here. Some other things that are coming up as well. Elgin History Museum, of course, with the 37th annual Bluff City Cemetery Walk. I do have some flyers and bookmarks available in Redemption Center. So if you want to come in on Saturday from 9 to 12, we have some bookmarks that you can take for yourself. I have a couple for myself too. So I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to attend if I've got time. It'll be 3 and 5:30 on September 21st and September 22nd, 11 a.m. and 1:30 p.m. So they've been doing this tradition since 1987. You get to, of course, enjoy the preservation of Elgin history, the telling of stories through a lot of the previous Elginites who are no longer with us but are not forgotten, and those who, of course, have made a big change and a big have helped out with creating Elgin to what it was and what it also continues to be to this day too, because it's all a domino effect throughout history too. So it's a good way to appreciate the locals within the area. So very, very good. So those are some things that are coming up. To talk about here, this is also coming up on the 21st, 6 p.m. to 7, First Congregational Church of Elgin presenting Neufeld Brothers Duo. This is Concerts at First Church's concert series of 2024-2025, kicking off with an evening of classical and sacred duets for piano and organ. This is also going to be coming up here. That's a free will offering will be collected. This is the church located at 256 East Chicago Street in Elgin. This does wrap it up here for Out to Lunch. I know I do have a caller on hold. If you do want to stay on hold, I can take your call off the air here once we get into the break here. Then we'll head on into our Democracy Now!, which will be from 1 until 2 o'clock. And then we'll get into our more local programming. You were listening to WRMN AM 1410, Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town. Stay tuned, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your Thursday.